I don't believe they actually did it. I don't believe they did it. I am legitimately still in shock. I have a smile on my face because I love every second of it, man. I love every second of what we're watching right now. John Cena sold his soul to The Rock. You all wanted WrestleMania season. We all asked, where is it? Paul, where is it, brother? What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost as if Triple H took the dark horse and is driving to Las Vegas with his foot on the pedal and no brakes in sight. Oh my goodness, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight. And man, does it feel good to be here in the venue on a Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope they're cold. I hope they're ice cold. When I get there, I want to know, what the fuck are you guys drinking? I'll see you over there.
Why has Triple H been so successful? Why is Triple H running WWE better than Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard on Monday and Friday night? Long-term booking.
What is going on, guys? Thank you so very much for joining me right here on Off the Script. This is your Elimination Chamber 2025 post-show for your Saturday night, March 1st, 2025. I am your host, JD from New York. As always, coming to you live from the OTS venue inside my mother's basement. Thank you guys so very much for joining me on this Saturday evening, wherever you may be. And oh my goodness, oh my God, man, you guys are going crazy in the chat. Holy shit, we gotta shout out David Thiering with a $200 super chat. Unbelievable. We got a shout out, Best in the World, Matt, with a $100 super chat. We got a shout out, Boots, with a $100 super chat. We got so many in here already, man. Holy shit. Honored One with a $100 super chat. You guys are incredible. Another round of applause. I haven't even said anything yet. I got the best fucking community this side of the IWC, man. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Sharing in the excitement of what's going on right now, man. Unbelievable. You guys are legitimately unbelievable. Blowing me away every single time something great happens here, man. I appreciate everybody for joining me here. We are live on multiple platforms. We are live here on YouTube. This is the number one destination for all of this shit right here, man. I love it. Thank you very much. I want to first say, I have been saying, I have to own this because, listen, man, I have to live up to my moniker, man. I have to live up to my reputation. I'm the most honest man in this entire community. I'm the most honest guy that does this shit. One of a very few that's honest, upfront, and open with you guys. I am the way that I am. I'm not everybody's cup of coffee. I get it. But I am as honest as they come. I'm a rare breed. I'm a rare breed. I got another one. Holy shit. What am I supposed to do here, man? What do you want me to do? Zeno Zero. Zeno, thank you for the $100 super chat. Unbelievable. Thank you. He says, well, that happened. Yes, it did happen. It did happen. I got to own up to it. I've been saying for weeks, no matter if it's on this show, no matter if it's on Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, anytime we talked about what was going to happen on the road to WrestleMania, I said it as of Tuesday with the Solid Monster on Tuesday Night Titans episode 84. They will not turn John Cena heel. It doesn't make sense business-wise. It doesn't feel like after 20 years they would do it after all this time just to say that they did it. I didn't think they were going to do it, and they did. And I'm glad that they did. So I own it. I got that one wrong. I didn't think we were going to go there. But I do think everything else that we talked about in the last 7 days, I do think that it's all going to end up playing out. We're going to talk about what happened tonight. And I do see everything else that I mentioned outside this little twist. I do see everything else happening. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be fucking unbelievable. I personally stated that Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, one-on-one for the WWE Championship, was as vanilla and as Vince McMahon of a main event for WrestleMania that we could possibly ever book in this Paul Levesque Triple H era. They did something tonight that I didn't think that they were ever going to do. And it truly stamps change. It does. It truly stamps Vince is no longer here. We've seen a couple of those moments in the last 2.5 years. But man, this just solidifies it. This is the biggest fuck you to the past administration that I think we've gotten so far. John Cena has been on record saying that he doesn't politic. And believe it or not, you may not believe him. I believe him. I believe him. He's always been wanted. He's always been someone that wanted to do what was best for the company. Vince, he molded John Cena into what he was because he needed to find somebody that was going to succeed after the Shawn Michaels and the Hulk Hogans and the Bret Harts and the Steve Austins and the Rocks. He needed that top guy. And he vehemently did whatever he could to show him and everybody that he's the guy. This is the guy that we're backing. This is the guy that's going to run the company. This is our next Hogan. This is our next Rock. This is our next Stone Cold. John Cena is one of the greatest of all time. John Cena actually got me to stop watching the product, believe it or not. John Cena got me to stop watching the product for a full year. I could not do it. I could not go through it again. I lived through the Hogan era. I lived through ending every single major Big 4 or Big 5 pay-per-view with his theme music closing. I could not do it anymore. I could not see it. And I felt that way even with the big dog, Roman Reigns. I'm like, I don't believe we're living through this shit, man. It's like a vicious cycle of fucking garbage. It's awful. Like, that's not what we want. The crowd, fortunately, told Vince that this is not what we wanted. One thing that Vince would never do is to take his baby faces and turn them heel. Never would have happened under Vince McMahon. Never would have seen what we saw tonight under Vince McMahon, ever. We didn't see it with Cena. We didn't see it with Roman Reigns. He just outright denied it. No, can't do it. It's not good for business. I have to commend John Cena. I have to commend Triple H for having the balls to do something this risky in John Cena's final year. That's what got me. John Cena's final year, it didn't make sense to me. It didn't register. Why would they do it now after 20 years? Why would they do it now? They got tickets to sell. They got merchandise to sell. They got events to promote with his likeness and image for the next 10 months. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand why a decision like that would even be discussed. And here we are, and everybody is fucking elated about it. Everybody. I've never seen excitement like that. I haven't seen excitement like this outside of a WrestleMania show in all the years I've been doing this fucking show. We got 7,000 fucking people in here watching me for an Elimination Chamber show. I got to commend Triple H for taking the reins here and having the balls to do something that nobody thought was the right thing. I got to commend John Cena for taking his final year and doing something that I guarantee you he wanted to do but was vehemently told no. That's the part that I sat with for the minutes before I hit live. And I sit here in front of you tonight on a Saturday night. Imagine John Cena wanting to do something. John Cena, of all people, someone that rarely heard the answer, no, you can't do that. Imagine being John Cena wanting to go heel, but was told he can't do it. It's not right for business. And this motherfucker comes back in his final year, his final 10 months, and is absolutely saying, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it. Do you know how exciting that is for the fans? Do you know how exciting that is for John Cena? Do you know what that also says to me? That says to me that John Cena loves what he does and that he loves us. Everything that John Cena said is absolutely 100% true. He loves everything about this. Otherwise, he wouldn't be doing this. He would not be embarking on a fucking heel run in his final year in 2025. And this is exactly what the WrestleMania main event needed. They made me a non-believer for weeks with all the rumors and fucking speculation. Cena and Cody in the main event of WrestleMania. I'm like, this is fucking boring. John Cena's washed. No way he's going to be able to deliver a WrestleMania main event in his condition with his mobility against Cody, of all people. They turned me, a non-believer, for weeks with a slight twist. Now they made me into a believer. Can you imagine what this first promo is going to fucking look like and sound like? Can you imagine what Cody's going to do? Did you see Cody tonight? Cody looked like he absolutely got fucking mugged. He got mugged by a gang of thugs outside of a fucking bar somewhere. having a night with his buddies drinking Wheatley vodka, comes on out, he gets jumped in the fucking parking lot before he gets on his tour bus. They beat the shit out of Cody Rhodes. He had a black eye that was already fucking forming. He had blood across his forehead, welts on his back from the belt shots. That visual of John Cena looking at Rock when he hugged Cody. The nothing in John Cena's eyes when he hugged Cody and looked at The Rock. And he did the throat slash. Everything is lining up. Did The Rock have his cards in order this time around? That's what I want to know. Everybody, including me, criticized The Rock for blowing up the plans last year. We got what we got, and we got one of the greatest main events in the history of WWE last year at WrestleMania 40. Rock showed up on Monday night after WrestleMania. Rock then showed up for the first time since that show at Bad Blood, and he threw up the 3. Who does that? John Cena does that. 3-second 10. Throws up the 3. The 33. The Illuminati 33. This is a Hollywood satanic Illuminati storyline playing out right before our very eyes. And I fucking love it. This is great. You got the most powerful man in Hollywood and the most powerful man in WWE who's retiring this year. The greatest of all time joining forces in some Hollywood fucking Bohemian Grove type nonsense against fucking the good old fucking Cody Rhodes. I love it. Everything made sense. The 3, the throat slash. Him drinking vodka and Terramana tequila on Monday, January 6th. Everything lined up. Everything made sense. This guy said, shut your mouth, know your role, and trust the road that The Rock is going to take you on. Okay, sir. I won't say anything ever again. Thank you. We had legitimate concerns that played out, and they were corrected. And I, for one, love everything that's happened from that Friday where he asked Cody for his soul. Everything lined up, played out perfectly. WrestleMania season is off and running. WrestleMania season is now... what's the word, people? Triple H is cooking. Drama, cinema. We got that excitement. We got it tenfold tonight, and they did something that I did not think that they were going to do. That was one of the greatest things that I have ever watched in all my years watching pro wrestling, because we were denied it for 20 years. And they finally did it. I didn't think they were going to do it. And I said that they wouldn't do it. But I never said I wouldn't mind seeing it. I thought what they did tonight was absolutely a risk beyond risks. And man, did that play out fucking beautifully. You add The Rock and John Cena connection against Cody Rhodes going into WrestleMania. You immediately have a main event for the fucking ages. Heel Cena and babyface Cody, with Cena being endorsed by The Rock as Cena sells his soul and turns heel. Cody didn't want it. John Cena did. Desperate for number 17. Rock is going to give Cena everything that he desires. That's exactly the way I see it playing out. We're going to talk about how I see it playing out. We're going to talk about what I look forward to at WrestleMania and beyond. I said Punk was going to be the corporate champion. If you guys remember what I said, if you guys remember what I said last Friday, when I posted that clip on social media, it got everybody excited. Everybody started taking my idea and running with it. What did I pitch for the main event of SummerSlam? You guys know. People that watch me on Friday, people that watch me on Monday, I repeated myself twice. You know what I said. That's exactly what we're getting. There's no way Cody Rhodes walks into WrestleMania and then walks out as the WWE champion. John Cena will inevitably win number 17. And that is best for business. Because there's one man that's going to take that championship from John Cena. And Cody is going to be looking for revenge on the guy who did what he did to him tonight. And we're going to all see it play out at SummerSlam. Huge double main event for SummerSlam. It's going to be one for the ages. It is going to be one for the fucking ages. This was the best This may have been the best Elimination Chamber pay-per-view in history. I'll say it right now. This may have been the best Elimination Chamber pay-per-view that the company has ever done. This was the best top to bottom Triple H era pay-per-view since he's taken over full-fledged 100% WWE creative. From top to bottom, this was the best Paul Levesque era show that he has ever done. I know people will still shit on him. He takes too long to get to the point. He lets things marinate a little bit too long. But when is ever a steak in the refrigerator with some marinade? When has it ever been bad to leave it in there for a little bit longer than you want? The more you leave it in there, it's recommended 24 hours, 48 hours. You leave it in there for a nice 96 hours, a week. And the steak or whatever you're marinating is going to be just as flavorful, if not more. It's exactly the mentality Triple H has. Does it get on people's nerves? Sure. But I honestly think that with what we saw tonight, some of us, we don't have any patience. We as fans don't have any patience. Us common sense fans, us fans with logic who do this shit, sometimes we want to see things played out and we feel like things just take a little bit too long to get there. But man, when it gets there, does he know how to deliver or what? Seriously. From top to bottom, this show was fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is going to be one hell of a WrestleMania season. My excitement levels are through the roof now. This is exactly what we needed. That John Cena promo's coming. That shit is going to put shit to bed about heel Cena. He's not going to be able to do it. I can't wait to see the fucking first words out of John Cena's mouth. Man, I can't wait to see John Cena boot out of the building. I can't wait to see what he says. Cody, I can't wait to see how he feels. Cody needs to be angry. Last year, Cody got cucked. This year, Cody cannot be a cuck. Cody's got to come out fucking swinging for the fences, man. He needs to be Mark McGuire going up against Sammy Sosa, dueling home runs for the fucking record. That's the way he needs to come out. He needs to come out swinging. None of this fucking softball type attitude. You need to fucking find that within you and fucking go guns blazing. Seriously. Hopefully that's the start of Cody and his Homelander. The anger. What a fucking moment, man. What a moment tonight. We're going to talk about it. I can't wait to talk about it. Jade Cargill returned tonight. The women's Elimination Chamber match was better than the men's. I'm going to put that on record right now. The Rock just announced a special guest referee. The Rock just announced as special guest referee for Mania. Is that what we're getting? Did The Rock just announce himself as the special guest referee for WrestleMania? No. Somebody find that out for me, man. Nice trolling. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. We'll talk about that. If he is or is not, we'll talk about it because I do think that The Rock is wrestling this year. Jade Cargill came back. The Elimination Chamber for the women was much better than the men. Just going to throw that out there, put that on record right now. Oh, JD hates the women. The women's Elimination Chamber match was better than the men's. Phenomenal fucking match. Great. I thought they fucking killed it. Tonight was a career night for Liv Morgan. Jade Cargill comes back. We finally know who has attacked Jade Cargill. She went right after Naomi. She showed up tonight, looked fucking great. Great way to start the women's chamber match. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. We got one hell of a match. Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Seems like an afterthought after tonight, but that was on the show, if you guys even remember what happened there. From top to bottom, this was the best Triple H pay-per-view PLE of the Paul Levesque era. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to break this thing down. We're going to give you a solid opinion tonight, and I want to thank you guys very much for joining me, man. I don't know. I got so much... David Thiering with another $100 super chat. Brother, thank you so very much for your generosity, man. I'm going to save all the comments for the end of the night, but I want to shout out my $100 super chatters tonight. Cam G with a $100 super chat, and Angel Alaga with a $200 super chat. Cornell Bryant with a $100 super chat. And my guy, we got a Billy Bomb tonight. $100 super chat from Billy. Thank you very much, brother. Unbelievable energy in the venue tonight. Thank you guys very much for all your support. We're going to get into this post-show review tonight, man. Unbelievable. Rock is live right now. Rock is live right now. Keep me posted, chat. Let me know what he says. Unbelievable. Follow me on social media. I'll get through this quick. Follow me on social media at JD from NY206. Twitter. Shout out to my X-folk watching me live on X right now. X, Instagram, TikTok. Shout out to my TikTok fam. Instagram, TikTok, Cameo, Twitch. Thank you guys very much for all of your support. We had 7,600 people in here right now. Thank you very much. We got near 2,000 likes already. I hadn't even started the review yet. Get that thumbs up. Goal tonight is 3,000. 3,000 likes. Super chats are open. Get them on in. We'll hang out at the end of the show. Go check out the content on this channel. If you guys don't know, I got a second channel. Subscribe down there. All my clips go up there. Highlight of the week's work goes up over there. Go check it out. Tonight's show sponsored by Blue Chew. Code JD at checkout at BlueChew.com. Get your free sample on me. Tonight, everybody is rock hard because of what happened creatively with WWE. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Rock is not in character. I don't understand why he does that. I don't understand why he goes to these post-show media junkets and then is Dwayne. He should still be in the final boss character. I don't really understand that. Unbelievable. Chamber review. Chamber review. Let's get into it. We start things off with the women's Elimination Chamber match. This went 30 minutes. Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Liv Morgan, Naomi, Roxanne Perez. This was one of the best, if not the best, women's Elimination Chamber matches that the company has ever done. And oh my goodness. Jay Lee with a $100 super chat. Jay Lee says simply, best for business. Love it, brother. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you very much, guys. This was probably the best women's elimination chamber match that the company has done since its inception in 2018. Fucking great match. Great match. Great way to open the show. We got everybody out there. Naomi and Liv Morgan were the two that were starting this match, and immediately Jade Cargill's music hits. A storm is coming. No shit. She marches out there. She don't look at nobody. She gets in the ring, and Liv Morgan, man. We'll talk about Liv Morgan in a second. She's like, no, it's not me. Jade goes to hit Liv Morgan and then fucking absolutely wails all over Naomi. She starts beating the shit out of Naomi. She throws Naomi into the turnbuckle. She throws Naomi into one of the pods. She takes Naomi and she takes the Elimination Chamber sliding door, the sliding entrance door, and slams it right on Naomi's face. Crowd chanting, holy shit, holy shit. EMTs and medics are out there. They put a neck brace on Naomi. They take Jade Cargill out of the arena. And Naomi is put on a stretcher and taken out of the match. No other woman replaced Naomi in the Elimination Chamber. We got reduced to 5 women only. So this basically took up the entire buzzer, and entrant number 3 came out. This entire scene was fucking great. This was awesome. Everything about this fucking just hit. Jade coming out there wearing all black. She looks fantastic tonight. She comes out there. She fucking makes a beeline for Naomi. And then Bianca, as Naomi's being beaten in the pod, screaming and clawing and trying to get out, wanting to get out to stop this because she doesn't know what's going on. She thinks Jade has a mistake. Naomi's getting her ass handed to her. Bianca can't do anything. The cries and the screams from within the pod were such a great visual as it was happening right in front of her. Love it. Absolutely love it. The beatdown on Naomi was fucking awesome. And they took Naomi out of there on a stretcher with a neck brace. She was no longer able to compete. Belair, conveniently, as soon as they finally closed the door and got everything out of here and got the chaos in order, Bianca came out as participant number 3, and she was so distraught, she wanted to get the fuck out of there. She didn't even want to wrestle. And Liv Morgan took her back into the ring, and she was attacked as the match officially started. So she's out there, and the match eventually went on. They let Perez in next, so we had 3 in as Naomi was taken out. Perez is in, Bayley entered, and then Alexa. So everybody was in, and everybody got their stuff in. Perez powerbombed Bayley onto the hard surface, which is a lot safer nowadays than it was then. There's padding over the steel grates now, if you guys don't know. Perez powerbombed Bayley onto the hard surface. Hits a frog splash for 2. Morgan caught Roxanne with a code breaker. Bliss entered last. Everybody got into the match after 15 minutes or so. And then it went another 15 minutes with everybody in there slowly being eliminated one by one. So Bliss got in there. She went right after Liv Morgan. She got a great reaction coming on out. She ran wild on Liv. Signature offense from Alexa. She actually got in there with Perez and Bayley as well. Oh my goodness, man. You guys are fucking unbelievable. Holy shit. Phantom 67 with a $100 super chat. Oh my goodness, man. I'm going to read all the super chats at the end of the night, but I'm going to shout out all my 100s. You guys are awesome, man. I love this energy, man. Keep this shit up, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the support. So Alexa's in there. She's getting her offense in. Everybody got involved, and Bayley gave Belair and Bliss a low crossbody onto the hard surface. Bayley's been doing this low suicide dive through the bottom rope really, really effective. It's been looking great for Bayley. I hope she continues that and adds that permanently into her moveset. It looks great. And this looked great tonight as she did it in the Elimination Chamber. Morgan shoved Bayley into a pod, but Bayley gave her a rose plant on the outside of the ring. Did not look good. Did not look good. Just sloppy. I don't really like the rose plant as her finish. I wish she would just go back to Bayley to belly. I think the rose plant is an awful finish, honestly. I don't know why we do it. I don't. Get rid of it. Just like Mercedes with the fucking the finish that she does. The banks, whatever she calls. What does she call it? The money maker? Get rid of it. It's awful. It's just a lame duck finish that never lands good. Same thing with the rose plant. So Perez caught Bayley in a crossface, but she managed to escape as obviously there's no rope breaks in the Elimination Chamber. So Bayley, she actually slid underneath the bottom rope and she got to the steel gates of the cage and she started taking Roxanne's hand and scraping it against the cage to break the hold, which was a nice way to get out of it. Bayley tossed Perez out of the ring. Morgan suddenly nailed Bayley with Oblivion for an elimination. Goodbye, Bayley. Bayley's not going to WrestleMania, nor did anybody think Bayley was going to WrestleMania. But I can see Bayley and Roxanne Perez at WrestleMania as long as there is substantial story over the next 7 weeks. We'll see what happens there. So Bayley is eliminated. Belair and Morgan. This was one of the best spots of the entire show, never mind the match. Belair and Morgan battled up on top of the pod. So Liv tried to climb up to escape Bianca. Now, this was obviously because, she's been egging Bianca on. She laughed when Naomi got taken out of the match as Jade beat the shit out of her. Her and Raquel won the tag team titles from Belair and Naomi on Raw, which was a great match. So obviously all the bullying and all the finally got to Belair. So Liv, a little bit too much of the joking around. This angered Belair. She tried to climb up the cage. Well, like the commentary team said, I don't know what good that does because the only way out of this situation is down. So they're on top of the pod, and Liv and Bianca are battling. Liv is trying to escape. She's trying to climb the cage, trying to climb down. Belair takes her braid and whips the ever-living shit out of Liv Morgan across her back to a point, and I always say, it sounds like a fucking shotgun blast going off in the arena, man. I don't know what the fuck that braid is made of, but that may be the most devastating weapon in all of WWE, is Bianca's braid. I love when she uses it. She hasn't used it in a while. You don't want to abuse it. But man, in situations like this, when she does it, what a beautiful sound it makes. And Liv was legitimately busted open because of the shot from Bianca's braid. Unbelievable. Great stuff there. Bad bruise. She looked like she was cut open on her back and on her midsection. Belair then gets down. She hits Perez, Bliss, and Morgan with a flying crossbody off the pod. So that's one way to take everybody out and come down. Flying crossbody off the pod to the outside. They all traded moves until Alexa Bliss eliminated Roxanne with her Twisted Bliss. She brought it back. Morgan gave Belair 3 amigos. And then she mocked Eddie Guerrero. Obviously, this is coming from the influence of Dirty Dom. So 3 amigos went for the 619, but Bliss caught her. They traded counters back and forth until Belair caught Morgan into a cradle for a 2 count. Bliss hit Belair with her version of Sister Abigail, but Morgan cradled Bliss for a shock elimination. So Alexa Bliss was eliminated by Liv Morgan. I'll get to Liv Morgan in a second. Morgan and Belair were the final 2, which is not surprising at all, being that a lot of people picked Bianca Belair, but a lot of people also picked Liv Morgan, just because of the Rhea Ripley aspect at WrestleMania. Belair was still down from the Sister Abigail, but Morgan made a cover for 2. So after the pin on Bliss, she saw that Belair was down and she went right for the win, which was great. Smart move. Morgan used Belair's braid as a slingshot in, again, one of the best spots of the entire night, never mind the match. She held on to the braid and she used her feet to bounce Belair off the cage and pull her back like she was Scorpion in fucking Mortal Kombat with that, "Get over here!" Almost like a Mortal Kombat-like move, taking the braid and kicking Belair into the cage, taking the braid and then kicking her into the cage and over again. What a great fucking spot. That's the great way to use the cage in a unique manner. Love it. Belair fought back and pounced Morgan with a spear, I believe, for 2. Belair swung Morgan repeatedly into the pod, which made great noises, great sound effects. Power bombed her over the ropes, back into the ring. Belair tried for a 450. Morgan got the knees up. They had me believe for just a millisecond that Belair was going to lose this thing. Morgan hit a code breaker. She tried for Oblivion. Belair caught her, hits the kiss of death for the 1, 2, 3, and Bianca Belair is going to WrestleMania to challenge for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. This was the best Women's Elimination Chamber match that the company's done since 2018. This was the better of the 2 Elimination Chamber matches tonight. The women had a better match than the men. And by a lot. By a lot. Clearly, the men had the intrigue and the star power, but work rate? I'm talking specifically on work rate. The women took it. Every woman in that match worked their ass off. Everybody had a sense of urgency because they knew exactly what this night meant to everybody and they wanted to show up to work. This was a shot at WrestleMania on the line. That's the way it needs to be contested. Roxanne Perez looked great. I would even say Alexa Bliss looked good in there. She was intense. Not as much as the others, but she looked good. She did not look out of place at all. Even though she didn't really have much to do with anything, she was just in there because she's a major name. The one I want to focus on here is Liv Morgan. I've been so hot and cold on Liv Morgan. The company clearly values Liv Morgan. She would not be a tag team champion if the company did not. Liv Morgan, in some sense, held the women's division together on Monday night in the absence of Rhea Ripley, who was battling on and off injuries for the most of 2024. Did Liv Morgan's in-ring produce banger matches? No. No, she did not. But she was the right woman for the job in the right time. And the story actually started off great. The aspect of Dominic dumping Rhea to go with Liv. I mean, it was entertaining. And it's a youthful angle and a storyline that's going to captivate the younger audience for WWE. I didn't mind it. I thought it was good stuff. But tonight, as far as Liv Morgan is concerned, and all the Liv fans, the stands out there, oh, JD, all these people, I want you to clip this. Do what you want with it. This was a career match for Liv Morgan. This was the best wrestled Liv Morgan match that she's ever had in her entire life. Liv Morgan, I don't even think it was Liv Morgan out there, to be quite honest with you. I don't remember Liv Morgan having this sense of urgency and this sense of intensity. Liv Morgan basically was the MVP of this match. This was the best she's ever looked. Everything she did in there looked fucking great. It's almost like she was possessed. She was fucking unbelievable in there. And good for her. That was a career-making performance for her. A performance that is going to get her what she wants. Everybody's like, where's Liv's WrestleMania match? Why isn't she in discussion for a WrestleMania championship match? Don't worry. She continues to do more like that. She will be in the years to come. She ain't going nowhere. That was a great fucking match for Liv Morgan. Best of her career. Now, as far as the winner, Bianca Belair was the right winner. Nobody wanted to see Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley again. Nobody. In any sense. One-on-one, triple threat, multi-woman. Nobody wanted to see them in the ring together again. It's over. WWE's going to go with what they need to do if The Rock is not going to be wrestling at this year's WrestleMania. Keep that nugget in the back of your mind. I'll get back to that later. They need the best that they have on the card. And right now, that is Bianca and Rhea. You may be looking at an all-timer for WrestleMania 41. It's about time Bianca gets back into the spotlight. It's been long enough where she's been straddled to a fucking tag team partner holding her down. So I'm looking forward to that. As far as the championship match, right now, tentative, it's Rhea versus Bianca, shaping up to be an all-timer. The EO aspect is interesting. At the end of the match, Bianca stood in the aisleway on the stage. Rhea comes out. They have a stare down. And then up the stairs comes Io Sky. And she's in the middle. She looks at Rhea. She looks at Bianca. And that's the way this scene closes. Are they teasing us? Are they giving us a glimpse into the WrestleMania future? Is it going to be Rhea versus Bianca versus Io? I think that's the right way to go about it. Otherwise, what is Io doing at WrestleMania? Better yet, the better question is, how do they get us to a fuck finish where Rhea and Io ends in a manner that everybody's going to be outraged by on Monday, crying for Io to be added to the Women's Championship match? Is there going to be a fuck finish? Is a foot going to be on the rope or underneath the rope? Is someone going to get involved? Maybe Io's not even going to be factored into the WrestleMania Championship match. Maybe she's got other plans that we're not even thinking of. Where's Becky? Where's Asuka? Are they going to be on the road to WrestleMania? I don't know. But right now, I'm predicting a triple threat match because nothing really makes sense. You could go back all the way to the end of last year with Rhea and Io Sky. They ended a Monday Night Raw where they were playing tug-of-war with the Women's Championship. This was before the match with Liv Morgan on Saturday night's main event. So you know that Triple H at least had imaginations of Io having a major role in a championship match at the top of the women's division going into WrestleMania. She's over. Everybody wants to see her or more of her. She's put in the work. It's time. It's time. Plus, you got to factor in Bianca Belair's undefeated WrestleMania streak. Are they going to end that? You know, WWE loves their streaks. Now, Bianca's never going to come close to The Undertaker. But right now, it's the closest thing to an undefeated streak that we have at WrestleMania. Does WWE risk that? If Io's involved, Bianca doesn't have to take a pin. Just something to think about as well. Or maybe Io is the one who walks out of WrestleMania after pinning Rhea Ripley and wins the Women's Championship. I don't know. I'm intrigued by a triple threat match. I'm okay with a one-on-one. I really am. But if Io's not added, I feel like there's going to be a large portion of the people who love to complain on social media complaining on Tuesday morning that Io Sky isn't in the main event of WrestleMania for the Women's Championship. The Jade Cargill factor. Is Naomi the one who did it? By the looks of what we got tonight, I think Jade, Jade saw what was coming, right? Jade knows who attacked her. She went right after Naomi, so I'm assuming that she saw Naomi put her through a fucking windshield. What does Bianca know about it? Did Bianca know anything about it? Bianca might not have known what was going on. Remember, she was in a United States Championship tournament match at the time. She might not have known anything. Naomi. It looked like she squeezed into Jade Cargill's spot because Honestly, she hasn't really been doing much of anything, and she's gotten the short end of the stick, so tagging along with Bianca Belair would get her into the spotlight that she believes she deserves. Now I'm going to take this one from my guy, Kevin Castle, because this is the first time that I heard it. He said it tonight in one of my posts on X during the show. Naomi is obviously going to go heel. Jade may still find some solace in Bianca Belair. Naomi may return with a new faction from NXT, a new faction consisting of Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, who WWE gave a trial run to earlier this year before the Royal Rumble. They mixed it up with Naomi and Bianca Belair. They mixed it up with other tag teams in the women's division. They even got a Saudi women's tag team title match out of it last November. He believes that Naomi is going to return with her own group and lead her own group on Friday Night SmackDown. Could be. I like that. It's better than the fucking metaphor. Who? Yeah, exactly. It's better than keeping them there and bringing the whole group up to main roster. No. That could work. We'll see how that plays out. But Bianca, I could see Bianca and Jade still being a thing, and Bianca not knowing anything about what had happened, and Naomi doing everything behind her back to get ahead, manipulating. I'm glad that they played it out tonight, though. I mean, this was the night to get shit going. Jade and Naomi in an undercard match at WrestleMania, I like it. Not everything needs to be about a fucking championship. That's the way of the old administration. That's the way we used to do things. How you build stars and how you get things to a point of being important is to give as many opportunities as you can. Naomi's going to have a great heel run. Putting more heels with her that could benefit off of that heat is going to be a good decision. Jade Cargill coming back the way that she did tonight as a legit killer is the way that she needs to be presented. Jade and Naomi at WrestleMania could be a very good undercard match with some solid story going into it, with babyface seeking revenge on the heel because the heel put them out for many months due to manipulation and jealousy, taking that tag team title spot away from it, taking that friendship away from Bianca Belair, trying to take everything away because she hasn't been good enough to do it on herself. It's simple and effective storytelling. I don't mind it at all. I've seen some people dating a Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez promo from Saudi Arabia against Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, where Liv Morgan planted the seeds of jealousy from Bianca to Jade, telling Bianca that she's jealous of Jade for stealing her spotlight, and that this tag team is only being held together because of those tag team championships. Naomi was the one to blow all that up. So it's going to be interesting to see how they follow that up on Friday Night SmackDown, because you know that there's going to be an interaction with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, and it's going to be interesting if we get any new information coming out of the attack now that Jade is back. I thought what they did to open the chamber was fucking perfect. Perfect. Best women's chamber match since 2018, since it was created for them. Everybody killed it, and Liv Morgan was the MVP. Bianca Belair was the right winner, and right now, tentative before the decision of Monday night's result, Bianca versus Rhea is your women's championship match for Las Vegas. And I don't think anybody should really be upset about a banger coming with both of them. Trish Stratus. She's back for at least one night only, teaming with the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. Tag team match tonight against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. I'm going to be brutally honest with everybody. I did not find myself interested in this whatsoever. This match was simply to get Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus on a show in Canada because WWE obviously loves some Trishy time in Canada. And Tiffany Stratton needs to be solidified in the eyes of the fans as a babyface. So why not team her up with Canada's own Trish Stratus on the road to WrestleMania, where there will be a definitive babyface and a definitive heel. WWE didn't really need to jump through the rings of fire to make Tiffany Stratton a babyface because Charlotte is so disliked for so many reasons, a lot of them being the wrong reasons, that by default, going into WrestleMania, Tiffany Stratton was going to be the babyface. I only ask of WWE to do one thing with Tiffany Stratton. No more of the Barbie and Los Angeles babyface. Oh my God. No. Now, we don't need to do dumb, blonde, Barbie, over-the-top promo for Tiffany Stratton. She needs to come out and mean business. At least right now. I don't want to hear the cutesy, high-pitched Tiffany Stratton in the ring with Charlotte Flair. A, it doesn't look right. B, it just makes her look inferior. C, Charlotte's already embarrassed her 2 weeks now and made her look less than. We don't need any more of that on the road to WrestleMania. We need a little bit more even for Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. I'm not even interested in the fucking match, to be honest with you. I think everybody kind of knew that that's where they were going. Charlotte's MO is don't tell any story. What is the story? Why should we care? You know the only reason why we care about this match is because we want to see Tiffany Stratton win, so Charlotte gets nothing. That's the only reason why people are interested in this match. But WWE is going to do what WWE does, and Charlotte more than likely is going to be a, what is it now, 16-time women's champion? 15-time? 14-time? Who the fuck knows? Charlotte Flair back on television doesn't mean anything to anybody. Is the division better? Sure. It adds Charlotte Flair back into its ranks. Great. But did you miss Charlotte Flair when she was off television? The overwhelming, resounding answer to that question is no, you did not. And if you did, you're lying. You want to know how I know? Everybody does not want to see Charlotte Flair win the women's championship. Nobody wants to see it. Nia Jax. She's put in some work lately. Outside of that terrible Annihilator a couple of weeks ago on Trishy and Tiffy, a double Annihilator which looked awful, she's been putting in some work lately. Trish Stratus' kids were watching their mother live for the first time wrestle. Stratus and Stratton, they wore matching white and blue gear. On the way out, Stratton seemed to get a bigger reaction than Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus always gets these mild reactions. Nothing really too big, nothing really over the top. Stratus hit Jax with some weak-looking strikes. Landed a nice DDT for a 2 count. Jax blocked a bulldog. Hits a back suplex for 2. Stratton made a hot tag. Hit LeRae with an Alabama slam. Jax with a spine buster. Stratton drop kicked LeRae for 2. Stratton tried the prettiest moonsault ever, but LeRae tripped her up on the top rope. And I swear to God, man, I thought Tiffany Stratton tore a ligament or ripped a knee. That looked awful. I don't know why a spot like that is okayed, because Tiffany is on the second rope. She's jumping and jumping and jumping to get into the prettiest moonsault ever position. She's jumping without any hands on the rope. And then Candice comes over and she's jumping midair with no hands. She trips her up and then she falls down. Her feet get caught in the ropes. She hits the mat. Not a good look. Not a good look. Took her out. Stratton gets up after the spine buster. Drop kick LeRae. No, it was Stratton who hit LeRae with an Alabama slam and Jax with a spine buster. She spine busted Nia Jax, believe it or not. Not the other way around. Stratton drop kicked LeRae for 2. Stratton tried for the prettiest moonsault ever. LeRae tripped her up. Jax followed with a leg drop for 2. Stratton gave Jax a back suplex and tagged in Trish. Trish hit Jax with a bulldog off the top, which looked pretty cool. LeRae tried to break up the cover with a springboard moonsault, but Stratus moved out of the way. And LeRae accidentally landed on Nia. Stratton tagged in, hit Jax with the prettiest moonsault ever. 1, 2, 3. And Tiffany pins Nia Jax. There you go. There's her momentum going into WrestleMania against the Android. Not much of a match. A match that has been forgotten by the time this show was over and simply there for the hometown pop of Trish and for the babyface momentum. They want to solidify Tiffany Stratton as a babyface on the road to WrestleMania because before all this, she was a tweener. She was with Nia. She was a heel. Then she was a tweener. People celebrated when she cashed in. Then all of a sudden, she started to play more of a babyface because she was going against the heels. They want to solidify that going into WrestleMania. It's the only reason why this match was even made for this show. They announced the live attendance was 38,493 in the Sky Dome, now the Rogers Center. Unsanctioned. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Unsanctioned match. Kevin Owens is a man possessed. Unsanctioned means that WWE has no responsibility, for anything. No responsibility. Where's my, I don't know why my YouTube went out all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. Give me 1 second, guys. My live stream chat just went out somewhere. Where'd it go? There we go. We're back. Unsanctioned means that anything goes, and WWE is not responsible for what happens in this match at all. They could go anywhere and do anything, and it will be not the responsibility of WWE. I was looking forward to this very, very, very much. This was probably my most anticipated match of the entire night. And man, oh man, did this fucking exceed everybody's expectation. You know, when I say something, man, about the details and the little things and how they matter, and if you don't pay attention to those little things and pay attention to those little details, that you're just seemingly going to overlook them every single time, and they're going to mount and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's just going to be more of an eyesore every time you go and do something and don't pay attention to those little details. I complained about something on AEW Dynamite in regards to MJF and Adam Page. The little details. AEW does such a poor job of paying attention to the little details. WWE announced this unsanctioned match with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And the little details, man, the little details about what they did for the presentation of this match, they go a long way for the viewer, the watcher, the people in attendance, the people at home. They see the lights are out in the arena, and there's nothing more than a white spotlight on these guys around the ringside area. This is not a full-lit arena WWE spectacle. This is not a full-lit arena sanctioned match on Elimination Chamber's card. It's unsanctioned, which means it's lights out. Spotlight was on them. White spotlight around the ring and around the ringside area. Attention to detail number 1. Attention to detail number 2. Sami Zayn didn't even show up in his ring gear. Showed up in black jeans, and he came ready to fight. Kevin Owens, he looks like he's ready to fight no matter where he is in whatever city. He's just there, and he showed up to fight in what he typically wears. Sami Zayn showed up in street fight gear. He was ready to go. Attention to detail number 2. Attention to detail number 3, the referee. He did not wear a WWE branded t-shirt or branded WWE referee shirt. He wore a plain black t-shirt and he already had black gloves on because the only reason why he's even there is to make sure both of these guys walk out alive. No WWE branded shirt at all. Now, he eventually got taken out during the match, and then we did get a WWE official who was in the back who needed to come out there because they needed an official because Kevin Owens went on a fucking rampage against every WWE official that came out there during the match. So he came out there with a branded shirt, but the original referee started the match with no WWE branded referee shirt. Attention to detail number 3. Attention to detail number 4. The WWE usually has their logo on the ring buckles. They did not have the logo on the ring buckles. They turned the ring buckles, the turnbuckle pads, from WWE branded logos to all black. It looks like they forgot one on the left side bottom turnbuckle because I did see that. Still have a WWE logo on it. Might have missed that one. I seen it. I caught it. That was the only turnbuckle in the entire ring that had a branded WWE logo on it. It might have been overlooked. Somebody might have forgot to take that one off and change that one out. Not a big deal. WWE still had the advertisements on the ring. I really wish they would have put a black ring mat over it and just really gave it the full-fledged feel, but beggars can't be choosers. They went and did what they needed to do to make this one special. So the point I'm trying to make is make sure you guys pay attention to the little details. They always matter, no matter what you're doing. Never take your audience and your fans and treat them like a bunch of blithering idiots. It's unsanctioned. Why would there be WWE branded logos if the WWE came out per storyline and said that they have no responsibility for this match and this match is conducted not under our watch? So they made it seem like we have nothing to do with this. This is not a WWE sanctioned match, so there will be not any WWE branded logos. Great. Maybe AEW should take some fucking pointers, classes in session. This was fucking phenomenal. This was fucking great. I love Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Love them. I will be sad when they retire. At this rate, they may be retired next year with the way that they fucking wrestled tonight. But when they are gone, there will never be another Kevin Owens or a Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens, this is the best Kevin Owens that we've seen in his entire WWE run. This is like whatever he did in black and gold times 20. This is the best he's ever looked. If this run does not guarantee him a WWE Championship run, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I really don't. Sami Zayn, there is nobody in this company that elicits the emotion that Sami Zayn does. Everything he does, everything he says, it's a genuineness that cannot be created. He's not manufactured. He doesn't have somebody writing for him. He goes out there and he's got that Bryan Danielson-esque aura to him. He goes out there, he's got that Mick Foley-like aura to him. Everything he does is just from the soul, the heart. He's a working man's champion. People relate to Sami because they see themselves in Sami. It's what made everybody in that realm, like a Sami, a Punk, a Bryan, those types of guys. That's what made them popular. The fact that they're relatable. This Kevin Owens character, the borderline psychotic fucking I don't care about anybody else because I am right. And I will prove that I'm right by doing what I think is right. No regrets, no looking back. It's the best Kevin Owens has ever looked. I did predict that we do see Randy Orton. Randy Orton could have been a dark horse. Randy Orton could have been a dark horse. He could have came out and he could have easily sold his soul to The Rock. But they didn't do that. The natural way of things was for Orton to come back and target Kevin Owens. And that's exactly what we got. How did we get there? This was fucking great. Absolutely great stuff. They started to throw punches as soon as the bell rang. Owens dropped Zayn gut first over the top rope, hits a senton. Zayn, he then drove Owens into the metal ring post. No video posts, by the way, no LED posts, because of the Elimination Chamber and the fact that they needed to fit the cage over the ring. Old school generic steel. Some fans early chanted, "We want tables, we want tables." One of the most cringe chants from a live wrestling audience is, "We want tables!" 3 minutes into a match. Shut the fuck up. Let them cook. Let them go to work. You were going to get tables. No need for tables 60 seconds into the match. So Zayn grabbed chairs instead. Owens used the chair on Zayn. Zayn ducked the shot. Chair bounced off the rope, hit Owens in the face. Zayn then took his turn hitting Owens with the chair across the back. Zayn then grabbed an all-black hockey stick from underneath the ring. Now, it is Toronto, and it is in Canada, and everybody loves Canada, but they were in the home of the Toronto Blue Jays, who are an MLB Major League Baseball team. So he opted for the hockey stick and not a baseball bat. I guess to each his own. I would have went with the baseball bat, being that's the Sky Dome and the home of the Blue Jays, but that's just me. Maybe you guys like hockey and don't like baseball. I like baseball. I don't really watch hockey, so I guess to each his own. Zayn grabbed the table. Owens posted him. Owens used the hockey stick to apply a crossface on Sami Zayn. And then at the same time, while he was choking out Sami Zayn with this hockey stick, he was biting his forehead, he was biting his nose, he was biting his face. He looked like a fucking Walking Dead out there. Biting him. Owens grabbed a new table. It was already table set up, but he grabs another table. He sets this table up on top of the other table. ECW style. Stacking tables up now. So, they left that alone for now. Zayn takes the hockey stick. He starts attacking Owens with the hockey stick. They fight into the crowd, and we get a quote-unquote hockey fight. With the environment that we're in, I would say that's pretty on point. So, they fight into the crowd. Zayn hits Owens with a trash can. They go up the stairs. They come back down the stairs. They're walking in the lower level now. Zayn gave Owens a blue thunder bomb through one of the tables. It looked like it had beverages and waters and snacks for the production crew. The cameraman slams him through this table. Great visual. You see the table kind of collapse in, all the fucking drinks and the food just kind of collapse inwards on Kevin Owens. It's fucking great. Wait, you guys, man. Oh, my goodness. Rashida Volto with a $100 super chat. Rashida says, JD, you are a beautiful man. I love your hair and I love you. Thank you, Rashida. Thank you, Rashida. And who said that in the chat? JD's not reading that chat? I absolutely did, brother. I absolutely did. Why wouldn't I? Of course I would. We're spreading love here in the OTS community, man. Thank you, Rashida. So the blue thunder bomb through this beverage table, collapsed inwards, all the food and the beverage kind of cave inwards on Kevin Owens. Look great. Look great. So the second table had more of the same. This time there was like an open thing of popcorn. Again, slammed him through the table. Again, all of whatever's on it caves inwards on top of Kevin Owens. It looked great. So Zayn chased Owens back towards the ringside. Has a trash can lid in hand. He starts hitting Owens with the trash can lid. Owens starts retreating to the timekeeper's area. He takes the ring bell, does Kevin Owens, and starts hitting Owens, or hitting Zayn, does Owens with it. So he takes the ring bell, he starts hitting Sami with it. Owens used the lid and a monitor as a weapon, too. He took a monitor off the commentary table and started hitting Sami with that as well. So they get back into the ring. They're battling on the top rope. The two tables that are stacked are down below. I'm like, uh-oh, what's going to happen here? Owens is setting up for that big spinning fisherman suplex that he usually does on the top rope. So they're battling up there. Owens slips underneath Zayn to get out of it because Sami's fighting him off. He didn't want to get this suplex. Owens slips underneath Zayn, shoves Sami off the top rope. Sami flips through the two tables, crashes through both tables legitimately. Crowd is chanting, holy shit, holy shit. They're going nuts. Got a big reaction. Owens then gave Zayn a fisherman buster onto an open steel chair. Just imagine a steel chair open like it usually does in a seated position, and he gives him the fisherman suplex on top of this steel chair. Fucking brutal. He might have been dead. Brutal. So he does the fisherman suplex on top of the open steel chair. Zayn slipped out of a pop-up powerbomb. He hits two half-and-half suplexes. The first one, it looked like Owens landed on top of his head. And then the second one, he delivers on top of a steel chair, which, again, looked fucking ridiculous. I said to myself, both of these guys got to be injured somewhere. There's no way neither of these guys are not injured. Zayn went for a haluva kick. Owens moved. Zayn nailed the referee inadvertently. The original referee, who was a part of this match, he's out. No more. Owens followed with a stunner on a new referee who ran in. So a new referee came in. He's wearing a WWE branded t-shirt. He gets a stunner from Owens. Goodbye. Still no referee. Zayn kicked out. Owens was pissed, so he clotheslined the referee. So this guy comes in after the original referee's knocked out. He goes to make a cover on Zayn. 1-2 kicks out. He takes this referee. He gives him a clothesline. Goodbye. Owens went to the top rope. Zayn chucked a chair at his face. Zayn went up. Owens nailed an avalanche fisherman buster through table. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Made a beautiful sound as they both went through the table. Zayn barely rolled his shoulder up at a 2. Michael Cole is selling this like a fucking motherfucker on commentary. Ridiculous. Stay down. What are you doing? Save your career. Michael Cole in this element is awesome. So, after the fisherman busted through the table, Zayn barely gets his shoulder up. A few other officials ran down, and they're trying to talk to Owens to stop. Like, there's nothing more you need to do here. There's nothing more you got to do. You look at him. He's dead. So, Owens got in Zayn's face. He did not listen to these officials, as you could tell. He's screaming at Sami Zayn in his face, it's all your fault, it's all your fault. So Owens, he goes to the opposite corner. Zayn rushes out of the corner he's in and gives Owens a haluva kick. Nails him with the haluva kick. Gets a cover and a 2 count. Zayn grabbed the chair wrapped in barbed wire underneath the ring. He went and pulled the regular chair out, and then he pulls this weapon of mass destruction out here. I don't know what this is doing underneath the ring and how it got there, but he wrapped this one in barbed wire. Crowd gasped. Zayn hesitated before hitting Owens twice in the back with the chair. Owens fought back anyway until Zayn gave him a drop toe hold, face first, on this open chair wrapped in barbed wire. Owens sold it like he got blinded and hurt his eye. Screaming was Kevin Owens. Zayn stacked the barbed wire chair on top of 2 other chairs. And my God, man, this might have been one of the more brutal spots of the entire show. He hits a Blue Thunder bomb on this barbed wire steel chair that's held up by two other steel chairs. And Kevin Owens hits back first on the steel chair and just lays there. The chairs don't move. It's like a solid foundation of steel. And it doesn't collapse, and it holds the weight of Kevin Owens on top of it. Unbelievable. He got a 2 count out of it. I don't know how he kicked out. This is awesome. This is awesome. Crowd starts chanting. No shit. Zayn went for one final haluva kick, but Owens countered into a pop-up powerbomb. Zayn sold his neck. The neck that was injured during the stuffed pile driver spot a couple of weeks ago. Owens wrapped the chair around Sami Zayn's neck and head and drove him outside into the ring post, not once but twice. Michael Cole screaming that this is not worth it. Stop it. Stop it. Owens then powerbombed Sami Zayn black and gold style on the ring apron. More officials ran down to plead with Owens. Zayn tried fighting back, but Owens gave him another pop-up powerbomb on the apron. Owens rolled him into the ring and mercifully covered him for the 1, 2, 3. This was fucking great. This was absolutely fucking great. Might have been the match of the night, honestly. Everything about this was great. You know you're in for a fucking banger when Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, El Generico and Kevin Steen are in the ring. This guy, he rolls out of the ring selling his eye after he was blinded by a barbed wire steel chair. He walks up the aisleway. Officials are carting him to the back and escorting him to the back. This man makes a beeline for the ring. He starts punching all these security guys and makes it into the ring. And he takes Sami Zayn out of the ring and back out to ringside. Pulls him outside. He goes and pulls a Tommaso Ciampa black and gold special here. Pulls up the ring mat on the outside. He's about to fucking stuff pile drive him on the fucking outside. End his career once and for all. As soon as he gets him into a pile driver position, you hear Randy Orton's music hit and the crowd fucking melts. Randy Orton was in no rush to get out there. He wanted to savor every fucking moment of that 40,000 in Skydome. He's in his ring gear. Owens dropped Sami. He gets into the ring. He knows exactly what's coming. They briefly meet in the ring. Owens is like, come on, come on. They brawl. Owens hits an RKO, or Orton rather hits an RKO on Owens. Orton grabbed the chair and he wanted to get revenge for what he did to his neck with the pile driver. After several seconds, he tosses it to the outside. Crowd is already chanting for I know what, you know what. Some fans in the front row start chanting punt kick, punt kick. Randy throws the steel chair outside. He fixes his knee pad. He goes to the corner. Kevin Owens is down after the RKO. He starts getting onto his hands and knees. Randy Orton runs, starts to deliver the punt kick. But everybody on the outside, officials, security, they grab Kevin Owens and save him from inevitable doom. You're not going to get the punt kick yet. The punt kick is coming at WrestleMania. That's when it's coming. And Randy Orton's going to get the victory and revenge over Kevin Owens in Las Vegas. But man, what a fucking tease that was, huh? What a tease that was. That was great. Fans wanted, I don't even remember the last time we saw the punt kick. Does anybody know the last time he actually administered a punt kick? Love it. Now, there was a small fantasy booking scenario where Randy Orton would come back and I said, maybe Randy Orton has watched from afar and watched from home and realized Kevin Owens was right. And he's not going to come back and target Kevin Owens. But it was very unlikely that that was the case. He's back. Kevin Owens is now in his sights, and that's your WrestleMania match for both. It's going to be great. Some sort of stipulation, maybe. I don't know. But Randy Orton and Kevin Owens is all but confirmed for WrestleMania. And this was a fucking great, great, great match. Unbelievable. Loved every bit of it. My camera, what happened? Why are we, there you go. I don't know what happened. Glitch in the system, guys. I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't know what happened. We're good to go. I'm on top of these things. The Rock wants my soul. I would, listen, I don't know. If you're in that position, would you sell your soul to The Rock? I don't know. We got it. Yeah, hologram. I was glitching. Not anymore. We're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. Back in the game. This was a great match. Every time Sami and KO are in the ring, they make magic. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton WrestleMania. Karrion Kross posted something on social media where I believe he cut a promo on Sami. We may be looking at Kross versus Sami at WrestleMania, which would be the biggest match in Kross's WWE run. So we'll see what happens there if they continue to tell that story. Looks like Triple H is getting his eggs in a basket here for WrestleMania. Could be great. Kross is doing some of the best promo work of his life. And I would be slightly intrigued if that is the direction that they're going in. So we'll see what happens there. Moving on. The announcers plugged Stephanie McMahon's new show called Stephanie's Places. She visits these different places. She sits down and she interviews said celebrity. First guest, she visits the Pat McAfee studio and interviews Pat McAfee. And this will be on ESPN. Should we invite Stephanie McMahon to the OTS venue? She's welcome anytime. That would never happen. Michael Cole, he mentioned that Chris Jericho, yes, the learning tree, held the record for most eliminations in the chamber and that he was the person who invented the match. I was shocked to hear this information on WWE television. I don't know. I did not expect a Chris Jericho reference in such a glowing way on WWE television. But WWE can be petty when they want, and they could also be not petty. But they mentioned Chris Jericho on the Elimination Chamber tonight. Hi, guys. I'm sure he's having fun with that one. The Men's Elimination Chamber. John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, and Logan Paul. Everybody gets their ring introductions. McIntyre and Seth Rollins were the final two, and they are the ones who start the match. Crowd was buzzing for this. Everybody's excited. Punk is out there. The idea of Punk and Cena. The idea of Punk and Paul. The idea of McIntyre and Cena. The idea of Punk and Rollins. A lot of what ifs in this. A lot of what ifs. We start with McIntyre and Seth Rollins. Drew McIntyre, a lot of people pushing Drew McIntyre to be in a lot more of an important role going into WrestleMania. I think after tonight, whatever the original plan was, it looks like we're getting just that at WrestleMania. McIntyre and Rollins started. They tried for their finish, but they missed. Each one of them missed their finish. McIntyre tossed Rollins onto the hard surface on the outside and then into the chains. Rollins fought back and repeatedly drove McIntyre into Punk's pod as Punk cheered him on. Come on, do it more. McIntyre removed the turnbuckle pad and gave Rollins a slingshot into the metal part of the turnbuckle pad. Punk was cheering this on as well. They don't like each other, if you haven't noticed. So, Priest, he's the first one after the full 5 minutes. We get Priest in the match. Not much of a reaction, kind of dull reaction for Damian Priest getting in there. They gave Priest a little bit of a chance to get his shit in. gave Rollins a razor's edge over the top rope onto Drew McIntyre, who was on the outside of the ring. Rollins superkicked McIntyre and Damian Priest. McIntyre then gave Rollins a spine buster and powerbombed him onto Priest's back. Crowd is yelling, "Fuck you, Logan!" There were 2 "fuck you, Logan" chants while he was sitting in his pod. The first one filtered through on Peacock. I don't know why the second one was bleeped out on Peacock. Why are we bleeping out "Fuck you, Logan" chants on a PLE? Can we not? Can we not? I want every obscenity hurled at the live audience watching at home, unfiltered in its glory. Why did we need to do that, but we're allowed to have Cody Rhodes tell The Rock, shut the fuck up? I don't get it. Fuck you, Logan! A lot of people disrespecting Logan Paul out here, man. He's a good heel. So, crowd is yelling, "Fuck you, Logan." McIntyre brought down Rollins and Priest with a suplex out of the corner. This was the Tree of Woe spot where McIntyre's kind of hanging upside down. He pulls himself up. We get the superplex, and Drew kind of does the German release at the same time, and then he floats backwards and then kind of kips up. So, we get Logan Paul coming in next. He hit a couple of offensive maneuvers on each one of the 3 guys in the ring. Priest hit him with a big clap right across the face. Crowd was cheering for Logan's demise here. He was driven into the cage face first. Crowd once again tried chanting, "Fuck you, Logan, fuck you, Logan," but Peacock tried to censor it. Don't know why. After Logan's small offensive bursts, John Cena entered next. I thought he'd come out last, but here he is, 5th. Punk was the last one. Crowd went crazy as soon as Cena's pod opened. Usual, very formulaic John Cena offense here. Planted Logan Paul with an AA. McIntyre flew in with a Claymore kick on John Cena. He did his usual. We got a couple of AAs on everybody. Got one on Priest. He got one on Rollins. He got one on Logan Paul. And McIntyre put an end to that with a Claymore kick. Now, he's been making fun of John Cena lately, calling John Cena a hypocrite, dusty, old. The fact that he's back has kind of angered him. Drew said on Friday that he's not a little boy anymore, and people like John Cena have created the monster that you see now before you in this current version of Drew McIntyre. So he Claymore kicked John Cena, and he was gonna pin John Cena. End him right there. Priest caught McIntyre in a crucifix pin out of nowhere, and he pinned Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is the first to be eliminated in the Elimination Chamber off of a fucking crucifix pin. So McIntyre was eliminated by Priest in the Royal Rumble. And now Priest eliminated McIntyre here in the Elimination Chamber. So if my math serves me correctly, chat, it looks like we're getting Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. No matter how you, me, or anybody else is not really interested in that match, I'm not saying that they aren't capable of a banger, but you're going to have to give me a reason to care. I don't know if there is any more reason to care about this match happening after they had a little bit of a back and forth last year. It looks like they are just taking what they did last year and kind of playing it out to its conclusion at this year's WrestleMania. Because Priest was the one to pin McIntyre, but it was all because of CM Punk. So it looks like that's what the WrestleMania match for both is going to be. We can sit here and toss out McIntyre should be in the ring with Punk, Roman, Cena. He should have sold his soul to Cody, or to Rock rather, instead of Cody. None of that's happening. None of that's happening. I could have absolutely seen McIntyre sell his soul to The Rock. But it looks like they're going Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. Is it exciting? I don't know. We'll see. McIntyre's great. He's a great storyteller. Great wrestler. Damian Priest had a career year. You would think that the match would be WrestleMania worthy. Hopefully they do get there. So after the elimination of McIntyre, he delivered a Claymore on Damian Priest as soon as he exited the cage. Paul went to the top of his pod. He hit Priest with a frog splash, and Logan Paul eliminated Damian Priest. So goodbye. So Priest was eliminated thanks to Drew McIntyre. If you didn't think there was a WrestleMania match on the horizon already, now you know for sure that it's all but confirmed. Logan Paul's frog splash off the top of the pod was very, very good. Punk entered last. Punk had the line of the night here outside Rollins. We'll get to what he said. But Punk was like, open the cage. You know it's me. He's telling the referee to open the fucking cage. You got to let the sound effect go off. He's open the fucking cage. You know I'm coming out. There's nobody else. So he gets in there. Crowd chanted for CM Punk. He went right after Logan Paul. Logan Paul waited right outside of his pod. He repeatedly slammed the back of Paul's head against the plexiglass. Punk turned around and saw Cena standing tall in the ring. Cena couldn't help but smile. And we got a chant of, holy shit, holy shit. John Cena and CM Punk in 2025 staring at each other on the road to WrestleMania, man. Life is good. Before they could go at it, Rollins flew in and booted Punk right in the face. Rollins then starts yelling at Cena, saying that, go back to Hollywood. This guy's mine. You stay out of it. So Cena goes over to Rollins. He pulls him off of CM Punk. Cena and Rollins trade right hands. Paul hits them with a double buckshot lariat. He tried for one on Punk, but Punk countered it and slapped him. Punk then gave Logan Paul a GTS and pinned Logan Paul and eliminated Logan Paul from the Elimination Chamber. Imagine Logan Paul trying to hit a buckshot lariat, trying to be an empty-headed dumb fuck to CM Punk inside the Elimination Chamber. You get what you deserve. Thanks for coming, buckshot. Thanks for coming, you empty-headed dumb fuck, using the offense of somebody that he vehemently buried at Brawl Out. I just found that to be humorous. Then he starts making a shoveling emote. Goodbye. Get out of here. Final three, Cena, Punk, Rollins. Rollins wound up the target. Cena and Punk worked together. They teamed up on him. They gave him the good old-fashioned Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart heart attack in Canada. Loved it. Gotta love that from CM Punk because he's a Bret Hart enthusiast. Cena and Punk faced off again. Cena offered a handshake. Punk hugged him instead. It was sincere, but then they got to trading strikes. Cena got the better of it. Hit Punk with his signature shoulder tackles. Punk hit a corner knee. Cena slammed him down. They traded counters until Punk went for the GTS. Cena reversed it into an STF. Punk reversed that into an Anaconda Vice. Cena reversed the Anaconda Vice into a cradle for a 2 count. Punk gets up, hits his neck breaker. Crowd is giving them a standing ovation. They still got it. They still got it. The magic is still there between Punk and Cena. Keep that in mind. Punk went to the top. Saw Rollins get to his feet. So he hit Rollins with a double axe handle to the outside instead of flying into the ring and hitting Cena. Punk went back to the top. Cena caught him across body. He rolled through. Picks him up. AA. Delivers it. Near fall. Crowd is on their feet. Cena went to the top, but Rollins powerbombed him into the chains. Kind of looked sloppy. Cena didn't take the brunt of the chains. He drove him into the plexiglass, though, and threw him right into the plexiglass in the pod. Rollins gave Punk a pedigree. Punk blocked a Rollins superplex. Hits his Macho Man flying elbow drop. Rollins responded with a buckle bomb. Hits a stomp. And he goes for cover on Punk. He gets a 2 count. Punk kicked out of the AA, the pedigree, and the stomp. If his rating isn't 99 in WWE 2K25, I don't know what we're doing. Rollins slipped out of an AA, but Punk gave him a GTS. From the GTS, he fumbled into an AA. Punk covered Rollins for the elimination. 1, 2, 3. Punk eliminates Rollins. Rollins can't beat Punk on January 6th, and he gets another loss here. Goodbye. And mind you, he also eliminated Rollins and Reigns from the Royal Rumble. Doesn't look like Seth Rollins is going to get his win over CM Punk. Rollins is gone. It's now down to Punk and Cena. Final two. The way it should be. They faced off again. Dueling chants, boo and yeah, Cena. He was all smiles. He's no smiles anymore, man. This is it. This is crunch time. It's now or no WrestleMania. Cena offered a handshake. Punk shook his hand, hoisted him up, hit a GTS. Sign of weakness from John Cena right then and there. That woke him up. Cena kicked out. Cena followed with another AA. He gets a 2 count off the AA. Rollins didn't leave the ring yet. Punk, he was on the ropes after the AA, trying to get himself back up to a vertical base. He's face down, and Rollins sees an opening, and he stomps Punk's face on the steel on the outside of the ring, and that was basically it. Punk did not recover from that. From the stomp on the outside with Rollins still in the ring, he stomped Punk, and then Cena gave him an STF. Punk was fading. The door at this point was closed, and they ushered Rollins out of the ring, finally. Rollins is looking on from the ring, outside, as STF is still applied by John Cena on Punk, and Rollins is yelling, die, die, to CM Punk as he's in the STF. Yes, he's chanting die to CM Punk. STF, Punk passed out. John Cena wins. Punk did not tap. Punk got screwed. Rollins got the last laugh in the end. He didn't win, but he wins anyway because him losing and Punk losing, he considers that a win in itself. John Cena wins. He's headed to WrestleMania. Men's Chamber's in the books. And John Cena is the winner here in his final Elimination Chamber. Fireworks goes off. He's posing in the ring. And Cena is in the ring when Cody Rhodes makes his way out to the ring. And he makes his way down to ringside. First thing I notice is John Cena is still in the ring. Okay. This is interesting. Cody's in the ring. He enters with John Cena still standing there. Cena holds open the ropes. Cena told Rhodes he's coming for his belt at WrestleMania. This is typical babyface. Goody two-shoes. John Cena. You can't see me, John Cena. They're in the ring together. Shaking hands. Rock's music hits. Got a mix of Travis Scott's music and The Rock's music. They both come out together. Travis Scott's got the Hardcore Championship. The Rock's got his weight belt that says Cody's Soul on it. June 15th, 2015. The day that Dusty died on the belt. Rock walks to the ring with Travis Scott. Rock and Rhodes come face to face as Cena is in the corner with Travis Scott. Rock told Cody Rhodes that he would embrace him and he would embrace Rhodes as his champion. Rock wanted it all. He wanted Rhodes' mind. He wanted Rhodes' soul. God have mercy. I want your soul. If the answer was yes, the American Nightmare would live forever. If Rhodes' answer was no, then tonight, the dream dies again. Rock held out his arms for a hug. Cody responded, I want it all, Rock. I want to give you my soul. The thing is, my soul no longer belongs to me. Do you want to know why? Because I gave my soul to this ring, and I gave my soul to these people a long time ago. Fans cheered, Cena's cheering, clapping along. Yeah, yeah, man! Cena's in the corner. Like, something weird's going on here, man. Something fishy's going on here, bro. Rock said All of this for Cody to say no. I gave my soul to these people and to this business and to this ring to get where I am today. So, Rock, go fuck yourself, he says. I laughed my fucking ass off. I laughed my ass off. I did not expect him to say that. I did not expect that type of language on a WWE show either. So the fact that I heard it, man, that was grade A classic. I'm like, uh-oh, here we go. Crowd went crazy. Cena was amused. Cena was laughing. Rock was not amused. Cena goes and hugs Cody. Cena is hugging Cody with The Rock staring at Cena. Cody's back is turned to The Rock. He thinks he's got a buddy in John Cena. Cody thinks he's got a friend in John Cena. The camera shot of John Cena, his eyes and his face, as The Rock is staring at Cena. I hate using the word because it's so cringy, but my God, man, it was cinema. It was great. It was everything that you wanted a segment like this to be. The look from Cena. It went from smiling and fucking geeky and just cringy. It almost looked like John Cena was possessed. That's what they want you to think. I said this in the beginning, man. This is your typical conspiracy theorist. You want to start throwing fucking terms around. This is your Hollywood elite, Illuminati, fucking Bohemian Grove power couple here, man. This is Rock and Cena. This is the devil, Satan's work against fucking the light. This is the dark versus the light here. This is good versus evil here. This is Hollywood versus the normal man here. It's exactly what you're getting. Rock holds the 3 up. He did this at the Hell in a Cell show. He did this at Bad Blood. Nobody knew what this meant. Nobody knew what this meant. It means 33. 33. Freemasons. We all know. But he holds this up. So John Cena does the 3-second tan. He throws it up. Was this calculated? Was this planned from October? Nobody knew what this meant. Nobody knew what this meant. Was it planned? Or did they just take, hey, Cena does this. I did this. We don't have an answer for it. Let's use it today and string everybody along. Yeah, this was the plan all along. He holds the 3 up. Goodbye. Cena kicks him in the fucking nuts. Cody goes down. I never heard a buzz like that from the audience. Never heard a buzz like that from the audience in forever on this show. Cody goes down. Cena is enraged. Kick to the nuts. Cena stepped back. Beating Cody Rhodes up. Cena grabbed Rhodes' gold Rolex. Takes his gold Rolex off. Which I'm assuming is the same Rolex that Cody handed The Rock and that The Rock handed back to Cody. So did we get that storyline aspect tied up as well? The gold Rolex. John Cena beat the shit out of out of Cody Rhodes. The John Cena with the gold Rolex. He beat the shit out of him. I mean, legitimately wailed on Cody Rhodes. Hit him with the mic. Hit him with the title belt. Cena posed with the WWE Championship. Rhodes was busted open. Cena starts beating him with the belt again. Cena and Travis Scott even got involved. I don't know what Travis Scott's deal was. In case you want to add him to the Illuminati aspect of this, Hollywood elite. Cena and Travis Scott held Rhodes down. Rock repeatedly hit him over the back with a weight belt, which was the same weight belt that we saw last night on Friday Night SmackDown, the one that read Cody's soul. You knew that was going to come into play. You knew that was going to come into play. Beat the shit out of Cody with the weight belt, whipping him. Mama Rhodes! Whipping him. Cena put his foot on Rhodes' head, posed with The Rock, Rock wiped Rhodes' blood on the weight belt, hit him one more time. Rock picks up the belt, hands it to Cena. Cena takes the belt and throws it on Cody, disrespecting the fucking title. Disrespecting Cody Rhodes. Chance of you sold out. The initial turn got massive reaction. Then we got chance of you sold out and more of a mixed reaction. I don't know how it's going to play out. But my God, man, this got people talking. This is going to get people talking for fucking weeks. What they did. I did not expect them to go full-fledged heel with John Cena. I've been saying for weeks that I didn't think that they were going to do it. I said it didn't make sense business-wise. I can't see them doing it now after 20 years. Triple H has shown when he wants to take a risk, he will. When he wants to do something that the old administration did not want to do, he's going to do it. Give it up to John Cena. John Cena was probably told year after year after year. How many no's did John Cena hear? Vince, can I go heel? Vince, I want to go heel. Vince, I think it's time for me to go heel. I think it's this point in my career, I want to try being a heel. No. They even had music made for him. Cena said so. Merchandise made for him. None of it seen the light of day. None of it seen the light of day. And none of it was ever going to see the light of day. We may see that now. All of that we heard, which we thought was a fucking imagination, was a pipe dream, we may actually see that shit. We may see John Cena's heel theme for the first time. The lore, people don't even think it's real. We may see it. We may hear it. I'll own up to that, man. I didn't think they were going to do it. I said, no, they're not going to do it. I think Punk is going to go corporate. Cena is going to be the defiant babyface. He's going to come back. He's going to battle the authority. He's going to be the one to take down the evil Rock, right? He's going to be the one to take the title from whoever sold his soul, because we knew it wasn't going to be Cody. Now we got a WrestleMania main event that is fucking uber interesting. A heel turn that people wanted for years and years and years. One that will go down in the annals of history. This was a generational fucking heel turn tonight. Something that has instantly made the main event of WrestleMania now that much more interesting. Cody Rhodes versus a vanilla John Cena chasing number 17 was a no-no for me. Now I give it 2 thumbs up. Just because of this little added aspect to it. Rock's champion. The Rock now looking to take everything away from Cody this year. I mean, steps. We're following a road. Might not be present on week-to-week television, but we're following a road. There's a story. Rock made it very apparent. I want your soul. I will give you everything you want. And he said on Friday, you took the biggest WrestleMania match of all time away from me and my family. You took me away from Roman. That alone, after Cody won the WWE Championship, was more than enough for Rock to turn into this satanic, demented character that we see is still the final boss, but more sinister of a final boss character. I love it. I think it's great. The role Rock is playing, I don't want them to get too comfortable because I don't want them to rely on The Rock, but The Rock being back, we got him for at least another year. And then I think he hangs up his boots. But man, does this WrestleMania main event now have so much momentum. Do you know what that first Rock promo coming out of this is going to be? Do you know what that first Cena promo is going to be? Do you know what that Cody promo is going to be? I mean, this is must, and I mean must-see television. I can't wait. You wanted excitement? You wanted unpredictability? You wanted WrestleMania season to start? Man, oh man, you got more than you fucking asked for, man. That was fucking great. I was legitimately, I jumped off my fucking couch. I don't believe they did it. Kept repeating myself. I don't believe they did it. I don't believe these fucking people did it. I hope Cena gets the proper reaction. I want Cena to get the Hulk Hogan NWO type of reaction. I want trash thrown in the ring. I want Cena to fucking absolutely go Hollywood Hulk Hogan on this shit. In some sick way, he may have such a good time doing this, he may not even fucking retire. Be honest with you. This is something that he clearly wanted to do. Cena's always been documented saying, I don't ask for much. I don't care who they put me with. I don't lobby to wrestle this person or that person. I don't want championships, this and that. This is something that he asked for. This is something that he wanted to do. This is something that he is doing. The fact that he's going against the grain and being different in his final run and giving the fans what they have wanted for so long, not only what the fans want, but he wanted, man, you can tell that John Cena loves everything that he does when he's with the WWE. And that's why I'm a fan of John Cena. You may not like John Cena. You may think of whatever happened in the day that soured on you or ruined your viewing pleasure. You may have found him boring, and you may have found him to be too Hulk Hogan-esque and a company guy, and he was jammed down our throat. John Cena's second half of his career, to me, is the John Cena that everybody should really be paying attention to. That's the John Cena that I think is lost on a lot of people. That's the John Cena I don't think people respect enough. The first half, I get it. I agree with everybody. But this second half, I don't understand why John Cena gets the hate that he gets. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Now, you would think this is his final year. They're going all in. What they told you today is that they are going all in on John Cena. John Cena is going to be the WWE champion coming out of WrestleMania. This is the WrestleMania where the dream dies. I don't know if they do a 2-night main event. Punk may get his WrestleMania main event regardless. I have a feeling they may end up doing Punk, Reigns, and Rollins in a triple threat match in the main event of night 1. And then we get Cena and Cody in night 2. John Cena is going to win the WWE Championship. John Cena is going to be the WWE Champion coming out of WrestleMania. Cody is going to have his dream crushed. The Rock will own him this year. The Rock will get his revenge this year. Rock will wrestle this year. Rock will wrestle Cody at SummerSlam. That's my prediction. Cody will wrestle Rock. Cody will get his revenge. Rock goes away till WrestleMania next year, and then we get Rock and Roman retires The Rock in New Orleans at WrestleMania. Cody Rock at SummerSlam. John Cena defends the WWE Championship against CM Punk at SummerSlam. And CM Punk wins the WWE Championship. I had it the other way around because I didn't think that they would pull the trigger on John Cena's heel turn. I said Punk is going to be the corporate champion and Cena is going to chase Punk at SummerSlam and win number 17 at SummerSlam. They just did it backwards. CM Punk is going to be the one to beat John Cena. You got a taste of that tonight. You got a tease of that tonight. Punk and Cena at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship. Summer of Punk 2025. While Cody beats The Rock and gets revenge on The Rock for everything that happened to him at WrestleMania. That's what I'm going with. I thought what they did tonight was phenomenal. This was the best Elimination Chamber pay-per-view that the company has ever produced. This was the best PLE that Triple H stamped his name to so far. This was better than Bad Blood. This was better than Survivor Series. This was better than SummerSlam. This was better than both nights of WrestleMania. This was a show. Well, I don't know if it's better than night 2. What was better? Night 2 and night 2 was probably better than night 1, I would say. But maybe tied. I don't want to say it was better than night 2. That's kind of unfair. But this was a show that will go back and be a memorable show for decades to come. Just an unbelievable show tonight. I'm excited for the John Cena heel turn. I didn't think they'd do it. They did it. Cody, he will have his dreams crushed this year. all in all, man, I'm fucking elated for this year's WrestleMania. I think this is going to be fucking awesome. Just like you guys are, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all your support, man. Unbelievable night. Unbelievable night. You guys have fucking blown me away with all of your support. We are live right now on YouTube in front of 8,000 people. 8,000 people. For the Elimination Chamber. I don't know how I could say thank you. Follow me on social media at JD from NY206, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. Make sure you guys go and check out all the other content on the channel. Plenty of it. If you guys are watching me on X, Twitch, TikTok, thank you. Tonight's show is sponsored by my great friends over at Blue Chew. Tonight we are sponsored by Blue Chew, BlueChew.com. Code JD at checkout. Make sure you guys use that code JD at checkout to get yourself a free sample. All you need to do is pay the $5. Shipping and handling. Guys, make sure you are ready whenever that opportunity arises. A great night like tonight, like we saw at the Elimination Chamber. You guys can have that much excitement in the bedroom when you sign up at BlueChew.com and you consult with one of their online medical providers. And it's as easy as that. Once you get approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. No questions asked. Blue Chew's made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to you, right to your front door. And the best part, it's done all online. It means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Making life easier for you guys to get that excitement in the bedroom, just like we got tonight at the Elimination Chamber. Code JD at checkout, BlueChew.com. All you got to do is pay the $5 shipping and handling. Your first month is on me for free. Go and check them out. I want to thank them for once again being a vital part of the OTS family. BlueChew.com. Code JD. Where do I even start, man? Holy shit. You guys are fucking crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. We got to start off. Let me go into my YouTube to see all this fucking super chat love, man. Holy cow. We just hit 167,000 subscribers, by the way. Thank you guys very much. Who are we going to start off with here, man? I want to make sure I get everybody. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my goodness. Gabriel Boss, Triple H is not having Cody, the face of WWE, lose for a third straight Mania. The story is about Cody retaining against all obstacles Rock throws at him. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Cody's losing the title. Michael Krause with the $2 Super Chat. JD and OTS, hope all is well. Let's go. Yeah. Thank you, Michael. King Mo Jackson with a 2. Liv was the MVP, and that hair shot on Liv was vicious. It was. It was. Matt Cologne with a 5. He says, Joe Cronin's show owns you. I don't know. How many people did Cronin have watching him tonight? 100? We had over 8,000. Plus another 4,000 or 5,000 on X. Give me a break. Michelle with a $2 Super Chat. KO, Sammy rocked. Brutal and emotional. Best match of the night. Michael Krause with a $2 Super Chat. Viper is back. Let's go. Absolutely. Joey Clemens says, dude paid just to insult JD. He absolutely did. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the bagel shop up the street and buy myself a nice everything bagel with cream cheese tomorrow and a nice hot coffee. Thanks, bro. Lauren with a $2 super chat. The Chamber was goated except for the Trish match. Easily forgotten about. Keith Hobson with a 20. John Cena for fucking president. OTS for life. Thank you, Keith. Honored One with a $100 super chat. All of Cena's career, he's been babyface. We finally got heel Cena. Speechless. I'm shaking. It was quite the swerve. Honored One. Thank you, brother. Tired Bonus Dad with a $5 super chat. Cena heel turn is bigger, more shocking than Hogan's. Is it? I don't think it is. Nothing's going to top Hogan's heel turn. Hogan's heel turn transcended the business. Without Hogan's heel turn, we might not even be here today. Honestly. Michael Krause with a $2 super chat. Hollywood sticks together. Wow, they do. Holly Weird. It's the Hollywood elite. Michael Krause, thank you, brother. Emmanuel with a $10 super chat. Now is going to be interesting. Maybe Roman will be involved to finally start something against Rock. Cheers, JD. And OTS family. We still don't know if Rock is wrestling on WrestleMania this year. He could very well still get Roman this year. While we get Punk and Rollins. Still open, ended. But I don't think we get Rock wrestling this year. I think Rock wrestles next year. That's my new prediction. Michelle with a 5. Outstanding main event, and Triple H had the balls to turn Cena heel. Now, do we have Cena beat Cody at Mania? And who helps Cody in this fight against Roman? Or against Cena? Roman or Austin? Why would Austin help? I don't think Steve Austin's going to be involved this year in a wrestling way. I thought he just got knee surgery. It is going to be very interesting to see who backs Cody in this. Does Cody have any friends? Gangrene David with a $4.99. Cody and Roman versus Cena and Rock, night 1. Cena and Cody, night 2. Similar concept to last year where night 1 main event bleeds into night 2. I could see that. I could see that. Boots with the 100. Thank you, brother. No message. Boots just comes in, drops 100 at the bar, and leaves. Thank you, brother. B Mandible with a $9.99. This is now the standard. At 54 years old, I've seen Andre turn on Hogan. Hogan then turn heel. Nothing, and I mean nothing compares to this. I'm sucked in like it was when I was a kid. I'm going to need therapy. Man, when pro wrestling... All I'll say, B Mandible, thank you, brother, is when pro wrestling hits, there's absolutely nothing like it. Nothing. Baby Huey, the $4.99. In hindsight, Cena at the Royal Rumble press conference makes his turn believable and justified. I pray to God Cena rocks some new gear for this turn. New gear and new music. New gear and new music. Hiru with a 5. Triple H cooked up a 5-star meal tonight, and shout out to Peacock letting Cody and Michael Cole curse uncensored. We locked in, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. Johnny Boy Vaccaro with a 5. Wow, Cena sold his soul. We couldn't have 2 baby faces for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. It makes sense. They could not go and do this main event as vanilla as it was. They made the appropriate changes and made it so much more interesting than it was before. Said Suka with a $9.99. Triple H cooked a masterpiece and told us to be quiet. Are we hyped for Mania now? Best pay-per-view of this booking era? Holy hell, Cena turned, and now we get Hollywood Illuminati versus Cody. Fantastic storyline. Felix Brown with a 10. We're finally getting a Cena heel turn. This is not a drill. Hashtag, oh my goodness. Joey Taylor with a 5. Elimination Chamber, 7 out of 10. Cena turning heel was phenomenal. Why can Triple H tell stories and Tony Khan cannot? Long-term booking. Anybody watch Collision tonight? The 50,000 or so watch Collision? What's the rating going to be like? Anybody know? Have fun watching Danny Garcia dance and gyrate in front of Adam Cole. King Mo Jackson with a $1.99. Jade goes berserk and Cena sells out. Great television. I agree. Rhea Goo. Thank you. Richie V. $4.99. At first, I was annoyed by Punk losing, but after that heel turn, I'm interested. I guess we're getting Roman, Punk, and Seth at Mania then. I think so. I think Gangrene may be onto something. If Rock is wrestling, it'll probably be similar to what we got last year. Rock, Cena, Roman, and Cody. Which will play into 2 storylines at the same time, and then Roman can go take care of Seth and Punk. Best in the world, Matt. Thank you, brother, for the $100 super chat. Good evening, OTS family. WWE delivered tonight, and wow, I'm still speechless. Right about now, with what happened. Never thought I would see John Cena turning, but it all makes sense. I just have one question, though. How does the favor from Paul Heyman come into play in all this? It might not. It might not. We got 7 weeks. I think we're going to be good. Johnny Boy with a $5 super chat. Hey, JD, did you see Santi Zap was in attendance behind the commentary table in Toronto? I saw him. I saw Con Man sitting next to him, too. I don't know how they got those tickets, but good on them. I wish I could go there and have a good time and not have a fucking care in the world, man. But otherwise, I wouldn't be in front of almost 9,000 people on a Saturday night. Gregory Cruz with a $2 super chat. Hey, he says, heel John Cena is diabolical, ruthless aggression. Absolutely. Toya ain't nice with a $5 super chat after tonight. If you're not excited about WrestleMania, then you're just not a wrestling fan. Toya, I absolutely agree. Chris Barcinas, what a PLE. Sammy KO match of the year. So far, maybe. And we got Revolution coming up on Saturday. There's going to be a couple of match of the year bangers over there, too. Jeffrey K with a $4.99. The little prick deserved it. Now, how about a Roman entrance from the crowd in the old black to screw Seth? Ben A with a $5 super chat. Wasn't in favor of Cena versus Cody, but this heel turn has got me excited moving forward. OTS for life. It's amazing what one little tweak can do to change people's interest. Matt Eagle with a $4.99. I was not too keen on Cody versus Cena at WrestleMania, but if we're getting sellout heel Cena, then sign me up. Timmy No Turner with a $1.99. Brian Gerwertz is a genius. I wonder how much of this is coming from him and how much is coming from The Rock. Premier with a $4.99. Wow, WWE cooked tonight. Cheers, JD. OTS for life. Thank you, Premier. Oh, it's KDS with a $10 super chat. Crazy thing is, we were to see heel Cena after WrestleMania 28 back in 2012. Now we got it. I'm speechless. Yeah. I didn't think we were going to get it. I kept saying it. I didn't think we were gonna get it, and we got it. Matthew with a super chat here says, Cody breaks PG. Cena not gonna work for me, brother. That was Matthew P. Thank you, Matthew P. Matthew K with a $2 super chat. Liv Morgan replay might already be on Celeb Jihad. Hitman 600 with a $4.99. Desperately wanted a Punk win, but now I'm sold on Cody versus heel Cena. Israel with a 10. Never in my 30 years of life did I expect John Cena to do this. I felt every emotion when this happened. JD, you the GOAT. Thank you, brother. West Coast Samoan with a 10. Cheers from Los Angeles, brother. OTS for life. Nice to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by the stream tonight. Aman G with a $1.99. Cody needs backup. Versus Roxanne, who? Roman Reigns. Matthew Ryan Russo with a $10 super chat. When Rock threw up the three fingers a while back and nobody understood it, he was summoning heel Cena with this signature hand gesture. Now enjoy the ride The Rock is taking you on, and shut your mouth. Now we know. Was it planned from then? I don't think so. But it all makes sense. Lab Baby with a 5. Balding man sold his soul. John Cena is on Rock's payroll. Then maybe he could get a hair transplant. Maybe you should ask Rock for some hair. The final boss. 199 says, saved Mania again. Don't doubt The Rock. Apex says, with a 199. Collision, who? Rest in peace, Tony. TK's fucking clueless, man. TK is fucking clueless. You know what irks me, man? I just feel sad when I'm on Twitter and I see everybody's tweeting about the Elimination Chamber, and Tony's like, every 15 minutes, thank you for watching Collision. Thank you for watching Collision on TBS and Max. Oh my God, we got Clark Connors from New Japan. Who gives a fuck? We got Beast Mortos. We got Daniel Garcia. What a fantastic string of shows AEW's been on. Nobody watched it. Nobody watched it. 100,000 viewers on a Saturday night while everybody in the world is watching fucking Elimination Chamber. TK booked Wheeler Yuta versus Cope. Gee, man. What am I going to do, man? I can't sleep. I got to go watch Wheeler Yuta versus Adam Copeland. Oh, my God. Nobody gives a fuck. The Beast More Toast. I dropped my toast watching that heel turn. Thank you with the 199, brother. Looking forward to seeing you on Collision. Prince Petey with a $2 super chat. Massive trigger pull heel Cena. Absolutely. Richard Cohn with a $10 super chat. Hey, JD, that paid preview was excellent. Today there was a lot of surprises. Tonight I can't believe John Cena's heel turn. And please tell Seth to stop dipping in Becky's wardrobe. Can't Tony do this stuff? Why can't Tony do this stuff? There's a lot of questions in that one, bro. Yeah, I don't know where Seth Rollins is getting his wardrobe from. I guarantee you Becky's dressing. And why can't Tony do this? Because Tony is not intelligent enough. Oh, I gotta book banger, man. I gotta give Dave Meltzer a 5-star classic. Toya ain't nice. She says with a $2 super chat, still think it was Bianca. Really? Apex with a 199. Cena wiping his childish wristband with Cody's blood. Oh, man, that first promo from Cena is going to be legendary, bro. It's going to be fucking great. Rafael De Luna with a 2. A heel John Cena and a babyface Randy. Insane. David Thiering with a $200 super chat. Holy smokes, that ending, JD, epic. I was not on board initially with John Cena winning, but with how things played out with Punk and Rollins and Cena selling his soul to The Rock, it makes and gets a thumbs up from me. This WrestleMania is going to be fun, and I can't wait. Absolutely, brother. My God. Holy shit. I was going with Punk, man. My heart was with Punk. I thought they were going to give it to Cena because it made the most sense. And I'm not upset with anything they did tonight. David, thank you, brother. Thank you for the generosity, man. Always love having David Thiering in the OTS venue with us. King Mo Jackson with a 199. This show was a solid B. OTS for life. Thank you, King Mo. Black Wolf with a 5. WWE officially made WrestleMania must-see with that beautiful long-term booking. This makes the wait all worth it. And now we got heel Cena. LTB, baby. Thank you, Black Wolf. Appreciate you, man. Absolutely. It's the way. LTB is the way. Craig with a 5. Wow, I witnessed the Hulk Hogan NWO heel turn and just witnessed the John Cena heel turn. I actually don't know which one was more shocking. Hogan's was more shocking. Zero Kaiba with a 2. We got Cena heel turn before Grand Theft Auto 6. October, right? It's coming out in October. Cena's going to be just about retired at that point. Alex from Phoenix with a 199. All I have to say is fucking finally. Little Willie with a 999. JD showing you much love on this amazing Saturday as we got a heel turn no one saw coming. John Cena has turned to the dark side. What an amazing PLE. And what an amazing night to tune in to you. Thank you, brother. Little Willie, thank you for showing up, man. Rillas with a 20. Cena's last Twitter post foreshadowed this. I did not see Cena's last Twitter post. Usually he is more active on Instagram, I think, no? TJ with a $2 super chat. Babyface Randy Orton versus heel John Cena. Money. I do think that they will be meeting in the next 10 months. Yes. Todd French, 600. I don't believe Naomi did it. Too easy to predict. Not strong enough to take out Jade. Naomi didn't look guilty. Lash Legend or Raquel. Double swerve. I do think that Naomi had help. I think we will get that help revealed in the coming weeks. Zeno with the 100. Well, that happened. Absolutely it did. And I think everybody's still fucking in shock over what happened. Brother, thank you. Mavith the Reaper with a 5. JD, I love this pay-per-view so much. All the matches had me gasping. Grats to all the talent. So fire. Cena heel makes sense in his desperation. Desperate for number 17. Indeed. Danny Boy 908. 999 JD out here with the 2010 Undertaker hair. Haha. Hope all's well. 9.5 out of 10 show. Travis Scott is why it wasn't a 10. Nicole and I send our love, broski. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you guys very much, man. Thank you. I got the Undertaker-like hair, huh? I think I'm gonna get before the warmer weather comes. I'm gonna get it cut. I'm lazy. It's the winter. I hibernate. I don't really go anywhere. Hellfire Kai. $5 super chat. The women's elimination chamber was sexual violence, and the rest of the show left me losing my voice. Cena, the Goku of WWE, finally turned Goku black. Sure. You guys and your Dragon Ball Z references. Why reality sucks with a 5. I just dropped everything watching the final segment I was like, what the fuck is this? I could never expect in my 30 years on this earth. I don't think anybody expected it, man. I don't think anybody expected it. Big Blue Boss with a $10 super chat. Why has Triple H been so successful? Why is Triple H running WWE better than Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard on Monday and Friday nights? PLEs. Long-term booking. Triple H has upped the heat. My fucking guy Mike Omen over here. Look at this fucking... Look at him! Fucking Mike Omen in the chat, man. Oh my goodness. With a $10 super chat, he says, acknowledge me, Skag. Look at him. Hope you are well, brother. If you're still listening, hope you are well, man. Basic with a $9.99. Who else is shocked? I swear to fantasy book Cena turning is one thing, but to actually see it, man, it's basic thugonomics. Man, I think I may go back and watch it tomorrow morning, to be quite honest with you, man. I may, after the stream is over, I may just go watch the full clip on YouTube. Andre Benson with the $2 super chat. Cena kicked Cody the same way MJF did. Furious Nation with a $9.99. What's up, JD? I never thought I'd see the day they actually did it. Triple H did something Vince would never have done. John Cena turned heel, and I have no words. But you know what? I love it. I think everybody embraces it, bro. I think everybody embraces it. Revol with a $2 super chat. The 3 Rock was holding was Cena's taunt backwards. Why reality sucks with a $5 super chat. Cena and Punk sharing the ring and kicking out of their respective finishers gave me memories of Money in the Bank 2011. Just 2 legends making magic. Trey with a $1.99. I never thought I would see heel Cena. OTS for life. Thank you, brother. Glow J with a 5. What does it mean when The Rock smacks his arm when it comes out? The mana. Feel the mana. Swerve Mufwan. Heading to boot camp, so I'll be missing WrestleMania this year, but what a hell of a last PLE to watch. Hope all goes well, and see you back in a few months. Thank you, Swerve. We'll be right here, brother. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Me Wilson with a $9.99. I'm gonna lie, JD. I was wrong, but I'm excited to see what happens, and I'm glad to be in Vegas to see it. Got my tickets back in October. Well, you're going to enjoy yourself, man. I'll tell you that right now. Final boss. John Cena feels so intriguing again. He does. He does. Why reality sucks with a 5. Imagine if Punk's favorite is a match against The Rock at Mania 41 and Roman alone can take on Rollins. I have no idea what's coming. Billy with a Billy Bomb, $100 super chat. Thank you, brother. What a show tonight. Holy shit, Cena, a heel? Fuck yes. The only thing pissed me off tonight was the fans booing the national anthem, which means personally to me, the red, white, and blue, God bless our troops and God bless America. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, Pat McAfee was upset too. But it is what it is, man. You go to another country. I don't know why that was even I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they set themselves up to sing the national anthem in Canada. I don't really get it. Was that needed? I don't know why we needed to do that to start the show. They just ask for that negativity. Cornell Bryant, $100 super chat. The guy just did a Make-A-Wish hours earlier to some sick kids and does this. Greatest heel turn ever. Rock saves WrestleMania once again. Yo, Travis, pass the smoke this way, gang. Thank you, Cornell. I didn't know he did a Make-A-Wish. I wouldn't be surprised he did a Make-A-Wish. Imagine that. Imagine what those kids are thinking. Glow J with a 5. I love Cody. I didn't like seeing him get beat up. Glad Cody told The Rock to go fuck himself. Yeah, that was pretty epic. That was pretty epic. Logan Misiak with a 2. I wonder how Roman will fit into this story. I don't know. Who knows what story he's going to fit into? Rollins. Rollins is the one who put him out. So you're going to come back and see what his cousin is doing? English Talent FC. $2 Super Chat. Hollywood Batista and Stone Cold appearance at Mania. Maybe. I don't know. A Jackson with a 199. So this is how it felt when Hogan turned. How does it feel? Does it feel exciting? Do you feel the mana? Logan Misiak with a 2. John Cena the GOAT, no cap. Mr. Zacky Boy with a 2. One of the best endings I've seen as a WWE fan. I agree. Dub MC with a 5. Can we tie The Rock's throat slash to the throat slash he gave Cody and Roman after their team up? Was this planned this far back? I don't want to say it was, but I mean, if it wasn't, they tied up everything very nicely. So I have no problem with them making sense of everything we've seen previously, which I didn't think they were going to do. LD with a 4.99. Cody is the DJ Khaled of wrestling. He gets carried by his collaborators. Final Boss, Roman carried last year. Final Boss, Cena carrying now. Angel Alaga with a $200 bomb. He leaves no message. He just shows up and does what he wants. Angel, thank you, brother. Cam G with a $100 super chat. Holy shit, JD, I did not see this coming. Cena and Rock forming the Illuminati tonight was awesome. I think we're in for a wild ride for Mania. Much love, JD, OTS for life. Logan Misiak with a 2. Roman was just a pawn. Cena was always the king. Logan, thank you, brother. Cam G, thank you for your generosity, brother. Appreciate you very much. I did not see them doing it either, brother. I did not see them doing it either. I can't believe they did it. David with a $100 super chat. I am loving the energy in the venue so far tonight. Let's keep it going all night long. OTS for life. Thank you, David. Love David Theory. Hardy Punk Steel Cage with a $2 super chat. Cena just did a mic drop and left the press conference. Good. You're not going to hear from Cena until he addresses a live audience. Nobody wants Denise asking fucking John Cena questions. LG Penta, 0 fear with a 5. It makes sense. Cena went to Hollywood and now understands The Rock. Long-term booking, 14 years in the making. Jamar with a 5. Tonight was great, but without everything unfolded, it really leaves me wondering what the plans are for Roman unless we are really getting a 3-way. I think the 3-way is the safest bet right now. I think the 3-way is the safest bet right now. Rome Collector with a 5. Looks like Travis Scott went off script and actually hard slapped and bruised Cody's eye. Oh, is that what happened? Is that why his eye was all fucked up? He looked fucked up, dude. I don't know what they did to him. It was almost like a fucking hazing ritual or something. Why reality sucks. Randy vs. Cena. Inverted roles. I've never thought of to this ever in history. Just cinema. Prodigy Freebird with a $1.99. What theme does John Cena use now that he's a heel? Maybe we get his heel theme music that we never heard see the light of day. I don't know. I don't know. Man, you guys are killing it with the super chats. So much so my YouTube is freezing. It's crazy. I don't even know where I am. I'm just going to keep it to my studio super chats here. Baby Huey with the $4.99. This heel turn puts Hogan and Flair on the shelf. This could surpass Hogan in WCW, and winning the title will surpass Flair's 16th. Two icons got buried. I think Cena wins number 17. Arrangements with a $4.99. I wonder if they do Rock and Cena versus Cody and Punk as the main event of night one. Maybe that's how he gets his main event. I don't mind that at all. Bronx Made 87 with a $4.99. JD, if you remember me, I called it. John Cena turning heel. Some of you did say. I just didn't believe it. I just didn't believe they would do it. Maddie Mack with the $2.99. No clear winner. WrestleMania can't wait. Cena lets Jet win. I think Cena wins against Cody. Dorian Foley with a 10. What's good, JD? I'm a big fan of yours, my brother. Thank you for the entertainment. Really appreciate and respect your platform. Nothing but respect and love. Thank you, Dorian. Means a lot, brother. Brian A with a $4.99. Cena broke my heart for what he did to Cody. But I'm glad he turned heel, though. I think everybody's going to be very happy with what John Cena is going to do here. I think we're going to get a great WrestleMania season here. Jay Lee with a $100 super chat. He says, best for business. Thank you, Jay Lee. Appreciate you, brother. Jay Lee comes into the chat and he drops a 100 bomb on everybody. Halo Mo with a $20 super chat. Halo Mo 81. Best night of wrestling since 1996. Tonight was one of the best nights that WWE had in a very long time. Very long time. RM Monster with a $4.99. What I found interesting was John Cena told Punk he was sorry when he had him in the STF. What's that about? Maybe a little bit of a foreshadowing that was picked up on the microphone and it was meant to be picked up. I did hear that. Ryoku with the $2 super chat. We got Cena heel turn before GTA 6. 20 years, JD. I know. It's crazy. T Queendom. Ha ha ha. And AEW has Jeff Jarrett. They're so fucked. Who watched Collision tonight? Anybody? Nobody? Not surprised. Phantom 67 with a $100 super chat. What an excellent night of wrestling and storytelling. So excited for Raw and SmackDown. Cheers, JD. Enjoy a delicious wild turkey. Rare breed. Brother, I'm going to buy me some whiskey tomorrow on my way to the bagel shop. It's a nice whiskey or nice liquor store. Get something nice to celebrate. Starting off the month of March in an unbelievable way, man. Unbelievable. You guys are great. Phantom, thank you, brother. SHX 8392 with a $2 super chat. That heel Cena theme song gonna cook. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. Rashida with a $1.99. Thank you, Rashida. Alex with a $4.99. I was 14 in 1996 for Bash at the Beach tonight. Gave me those same chills. I never thought I'd see either of these turns, and it's creative at its best. Man, this is going to be talked about for decades. Cena's heel turn. Alex, thank you. Ivy with a $1.99. Triple H turns Cena. Vince is in shambles. Love you, JD. Fuck Vince McMahon. That's what I have to say. Thank you, Ivy. Ian McCluskey with a 10. We need the Io versus Rhea versus Bianca triple threat. Mania for the title. I think we get it. Hardy Punk Steel Cage 09 with a $2 super chat. We prayed for times like this. Drink it in, man. Lenny Brandenburg with a $2 super chat. Where does Cena's heel turn rank in history? Shocking. Well, definitely up there. It's definitely up there. Apex with a 199. If Cena can turn heel, so can Bianca. Yes, now anything is possible. I don't want to hear this bullshit. Oh, they can't turn Bianca because of PR reasons. No, they can do whatever the fuck they want now. Rashad Freelove with a 199. Liv Morgan tore that shit up. I'm a new fan. Yeah, she was great tonight. Hatchet Mouth with a $10 super chat. Can't believe Trish sold that stink face so poorly. Very disappointing. The fact that we're doing a stink face in 2025 says it all, bro. Swerve Mufwan. YouTube just decided to unsub me. Rest in peace, the years. I don't know why that's the case. Now you got to wait another 2 weeks to chat. I'm Welly. CM Punk predicts the future again. For Cody, a good friend always stabs you in the front. It's like CM Punk is a fucking crystal ball. Maybe he is a fortune teller in his spare time in Chicago. Hardy Punk, Triple H breaks fourth wall, smiles. Suck it, Marks. Rashida with a $100 super chat. Thank you, Rashida. JD, you are a beautiful man. Love your hair and you. Thank you. Hit a network. Cena can fuck himself. Jesus Christ. OTS for life. Hit a network. It's going to be all right, brother. You're going to sleep well tonight, bro. Don't worry. Eric with a $50 super chat. All love the OTS family. Great show, but I watched with a suffering, heavy heart. My father is fighting for his life, and I wondered if I could ask the OTS family to please say a prayer for him before you all go to sleep. He really needs them, and so do I. Eric, my thoughts and prayers are with you, brother. I want to see those prayer emojis. We still got 5,400 people right now still in the chat. I want to see prayer emojis for my guy, Eric77. Throw them up. And let's get his father to come out of this. Thank you, Eric. Hopefully, the show was a little bit of a distraction. Elimination Chamber and this one. Hardy Punk with a 2. The most beautiful unfoldable barbed wire chair. It was maniacal. It was. Shavy get him with a $4.99. I almost predicted the heel turn to a T. I only had Cody turning on Cena, not the other way around. This is the Cena we've all wanted. Well, I heard it turned around too. I had Punk over Cena, but we may get everything that I predicted in reverse. Not that I mind it. Everybody's like, oh, CM Punk ain't going heel, JD. That doesn't make any sense. No, but John Cena does, though. It's about the same. If you didn't think Punk made sense, then Cena didn't make sense either. Soundwave 80s with a $4.99. That's what Hulk Hogan wanted before he jumped to WCW. He wanted a heel turn, and Vince told him no. Well, Vince is the greatest promoter of all time. That doesn't mean everything he did made sense. Andrew Brown with a $1.99. Best ending since Hogan's heel turn. Maybe. Hardy Punk with the $2 super chat. Roxy's gear. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. King Mo with the 2. KO and Sami have this fight forever chemistry. They do. Apex with the $1.99. Seth gave the title essentially back to The Rock. Cold Phoenix with the 10. Long-term booking and attention to details. What made this one of the best chambers to date? Within the coming weeks leading to WrestleMania, I cannot wait to see what comes next. Hashtag OTS for life. You and me, Cold Phoenix. Always great to see Coiled Phoenix in the chat. $2 super chat from Hardy Punk. Of course, Cena turns heel on my father's 60th birthday. It's quite the memorable birthday then. Dr. Evil Genius with a $4.99. Roxanne reminded me of when Randy Orton won the World Heavyweight Championship and was riding Batista's shoulders when Triple H gave him the thumbs down. It was very in the feels, yes. Very similar in the fields. Def Rebel, heel Cena theme, Golden Shovel. Obodu. Says Hardy Punk Steel Cage. No Def Rebel for John Cena. No thank you. Tim Sim with a 50. Road to WrestleMania finally got interesting with Cena's heel turn. It ain't topping WrestleMania 40, and I don't know where it goes. Personally, not happy with not getting heel Cody versus CM Punk at WrestleMania, but really intrigued at where it goes if they play their cards right. I think they will. I think this heel turn is going to be a generational thing, honestly. Soma BT with a 5. Word Life. Mohammed with a 2. John Cena needs to beat up R-Truth. I could see that coming. Tim Sim with a 4.99. I blame Vince McMahon for over-pushing babyface Cena for far too long in 2010. Yeah. He wanted his next Hogan. That's why. Johnny Bishop with a 5. Cody gave his soul to the ring and the fans, and now Frank Cena and the final boss of the elite Hollywood cabal want to destroy him. What a world. It's basically real life being portrayed as cinema, but it's really what happens in real life. Hardy Punk, Cena go visit Lexus King's barber and Bronze Solarium. The Bastard 97 with a 4.99. Nobody's on JD's level. Why? Because he's absolutely the fucking goat at what he does. Also, I thought Travis Scott was lighting up a joint in the corner. Was he? I thought he had some incense or something. He was like fucking warding off the demons. Was he smoking weed? Maybe that's his thing. Maybe that's his gimmick. I don't know. The Rhino with a 5. It even makes Rock being lovey-dovey on Cody for night 1 on Netflix makes sense. It does. It does. I like it. I like what's going on here, man. I like this demonic version of The Rock, the final boss. I think it's great. Moises with a 4.99. Cena's heel turn on the bald spot. Cena's heel turn with the bald spot. And everyone rooting for him to win the record title. They missed with this one like Jordan on the Wizards. Bro, come on, man. Everybody else is enjoying it, and then you get your comment, and it's the only negative comment I see. Why? You can have your opinion, sure. But everybody else is like thumbs up with it, you know? Stephen Wade with a $20 super chat. I've never been a John Cena guy and was legit pissed that he won the chamber. But even I have to admit that what happens after was absolutely special. Hats off to everybody, especially to John Cena. Pure cinema. I'm telling you, man. A generational heel turn. Lauren Hunt with a $2 super chat. Orton, Cody, Owens, Cena, Rock on SmackDown. Fucking gold. Beast, Comatose with a $6.99. Still not understanding Cody and Rock drinking tequila together on the first episode of Raw on Netflix. I know you said it makes sense. Can you explain it? He befriended Cody to basically lure him into thinking they would be brothers and that the decision would be a lot easier to hand his life over, his soul over. Being that he's the final boss and Cody basically works for Rock. I mean, it's just a good versus evil storyline. It's the temptation of powerful people tempting those beneath them with lavish gifts and riches and world power. It's really a simple story to tell. I don't really understand what's so difficult to see. Get close. Get in. Befriend. And then manipulate. Big Blue Cross with a $10 super chat. The 33 is an illusion of Jesus Christ who died at the age of 33. Hollywood uses it as a mockery against him. But the joke's on them because he rose again. God bless you, JD, and the rest of the OTS family. I agree. Yeah, 33, the Freemasonry number 33. Order out of chaos. I know. The world is a stage, folks. The world is a stage. Most of everything that you see is nothing more than fucking cinema. David Atler with a 199. Does he come out to Word Life intro as a heel? Either that or he's got some new heel theme music that he's got stored away somewhere. Baby Huey with the 499. I was getting heel Bob Backlund vibes watching Cena stomp out Cody. But do you think Cena's last match will be him as a heel? I don't know. I'm not thinking that far down the line. I only got to SummerSlam. A wise guy with a 999. Hey JD, appreciate the hard work you put in. Do you think they'll do a corporate faction with Rock and Cena? If so, who joins them? I'm not booking factions. I'm not thinking who joins them. I'm looking at WrestleMania. I could see a tag team match on night 1 leading to night 2. We don't know where Roman fits in right now. We don't know exactly where Punk fits in. Is Punk going to join Cody and fight alongside Cody against The Rock and Cena? I don't know. I could see that being the case as well. JD25 with a 499. Hey, JD, given what happened tonight, when do you think Punk's favor comes into play, and what do you think the favor will be? I still think the favor is a main event of WrestleMania. What that main event is, I don't know. Michael Krause with the $2 Super Jack. Congratulations on 167,000 subscribers, JD. Thank you, Michael. Baby Huey with a 199. Because of his schedule, when do we see Cena again? I think Cena is going to be on most of the road to WrestleMania. Jamel Turney with a 199. JD, do you think Charlotte would put over Roxanne? No. No, Charlotte is not in the business of putting anybody over. Charlotte is selfish. Hardy Punk, poetic between a rock and a heart place. Toronto. Mike Ville with a $20 super chat. This was too AEW for me. Hours of trash women's wrestling, outlaw mud show, no DQ, lazy booking with a barbed wire chair, Punk with 5 kickouts and laid out a babyface, and felt rush and change at the last minute like a Vince ending. Bro, you sound like an AEW sicko who is completely jealous that your show sucks and that WWE put on an all-time classic. If I could refund you your 20, I would. Go away. Everybody has been super, uber, duber fucking positive. And I get this guy coming in with a $20 super chat. This was too AEW for me. Huh? What? The fuck you talking about? M. James with a 5. I saw one of the biggest heel turns in person. I'm still speechless. Kid sitting next to me was visibly crying. Many hearts were shattered tonight. I love it. XXX is the GOAT with a 5. Do you think we see the Doctor of Thugonomics before John Cena retires? Maybe. Don Parker with a 10. Tripp says the balls to do what Vince should have done years ago. Not on the level of Hogan's heel turn, but still epic. Let's get a little Thugonomics, too. OTS for life. I hope so. I know a lot of people want some Thugonomics back. Maybe we do. Jay Drains, 1018. He leaves me a hype super emote with a $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Chris with a 5. What's up, JD? Fantastic post show. 8K, large in the venue. Was I the only one who wanted Roman to come out and make the save? The absolute best PLE so far. Roman is going to be back on TV imminently. Oscar Leon with a $4.99. Damn, still in disbelief with that heel turn. I think a lot of people will be. Hardcore Kevin. We got John Cena turning heel before GTA 6. That's like the fourth comment tonight. GTA 6 will be out before you know it. Be patient. Hardy. WWE lawyers basically took out both AEW intruders. Lauren. Punk kick return. Love to see Orton join Rock's team. Joker face. More shocking, Cena heel turn or Taker streak over? Taker streak by far. Delwyn Jones, 20. I started watching WWE as a fan in 2003, and I've never seen Cena heel turn fully in my lifetime. Literally speechless. I'm pumped ready with what Cena's gimmick potentially looks like, music and gear. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. A lot of people are excited about this, man. Will Chisholm with a 2. Bianca Rhea Io standing 3. Looked epic. Yes. The Learning Sicko, Dr. Bropio with a $10 super chat. I wasn't going to watch the Chamber tonight because I've barely been watching any wrestling since September, but I'm glad I did. Cena's heel turn restored my feeling, unlike some other company. Laughing emoji. Well, you watch the other company, you just feel embarrassed. You feel empty. They don't know story over there. Johnny Bishop, $2 super chat. Elimination Chamber seemed good, but what was the cage match rating? Who cares? The cage match rating is decided by women or men who haven't touched a single aspect of any woman in their entire life. Pimply, oily, fat, crumbs all over their fingers from their empty Dorito bag. And they play Minecraft. And I'm sure they're in some suspicious Discord servers. Jonathan Hanna with a $1.99. Do you think Cena will extend his retirement tour? If he has a good enough time as a heel, I could absolutely see that being the case. I could see that being the case. And James, do you think Cena will be heel for the entire tour? I think so. Max Mello 94. What was the year Cena made you stop watching WWE? When he became the WWE champion for the first time. I stopped. I knew exactly what they were doing. Hardy Punk Steel Cage. I wonder who could insert himself via a favor. We may get it. Raging Demon. $5 super chat. John Cena bring back the spinning belt with the big WWE logo on it after WrestleMania 41. Who knows? Maybe. I mean, you guys are really just going back into the time machine. You want all that nostalgia back on television. Clone Force. Now we know Cody was talking about months ago when he said that WWE is something crazy that's going to happen during WrestleMania season. Yep. He did say that, which makes me think everything was planned from then. Sync O. Now this makes me hate Punk not winning the Rumble. Because either we don't do Punk getting a main event, which would be a miss, or we're going to do it one more year later, and let's be honest, man, he's getting old. Guys, I truly believe Punk is going to be in one of the top 2 matches this year at WrestleMania. I think everybody's freaking out over nothing. Let's calm down. Charlie X with a Chilean pesos. 1,000 in Chilean pesos. Probably the U.S. anthem was an HBK idea. Maybe. Hardy Punk with a 2. WWE Championship 6-man. Armageddon Hell in a Cell. Andy Hempshaw with a $1.99. The Make-A-Wish was for Cena to turn heel. There you go. There you go. Cody Snyder with a $5 super chat. Change the AA back to the FU. I agree. And change the STF to the STFU. Scorpio 1117 with a 5. He says, Jade is back. She had a great showing tonight. Lauren with a 2. Do you see face Orton versus heel Cena for the title? I do. Delwyn with a 20. The final boss just reminds me of Darth Vader. He has done like Thanos, Marvel 3 fingers in Bad Blood, which makes sense now for Cena. Now, what is 2 fingers? But 1 finger. It has to be Roman, right? Roman has to help Cody. Maybe it's Punk that helps Cody. Hardy, $2 super chat. Cena loses at WrestleMania, wins King of the Ring. SummerSlam versus Yeet. No. 20-minute promo with a $6.99. I told you on Monday in my super chat, brother, you might be surprised. I had a hunch. Listen, man, I did not think that they were going to do it. I did not think so. I just did not think so, bro. I didn't think they were going to do it. I didn't think they were going to do it. Who else we got here, man? We still got 5,000 people watching. We got 5,000 people watching. Hardy, Cena comes out to Circle of Evil on Raw in Buffalo. I wish. Apex with a $1.99. JD, nobody helped Cody. He pushed friends away. Maybe he gets Punk to help him. Matt's Tube of You with the 10. So does this mean Jade's joining Judgment Day? They've been pushing for a new member. No. Anthony Hayes with a $1.99. Cody's beatdown. Cody's beatdown reminds me of Dusty and the Four Horsemen. It was a very old school beatdown for sure. Brendan Watson with a $4.99. The absolute best Elimination Chamber I've seen, and that Cena heel turn was chef's kiss. Absolute perfection. Might have been the best Chamber pay-per-view they've ever done. Mita with a $4.99. Cody better be pissed off during the road to WrestleMania. I'd storm the damn movie set. Love what you do, JD. Thank you, Mita. I hope so. I hope he is pissed. Cool Bro with a $1.99. Do we think Ari Emanuel knew about this? Oh, he absolutely knew about this. Absolutely. Baby Huey with a $4.99. Cena and Rock never had a rubber match. It could happen now that they're working together. I don't think Rock and Cena are going to have a match. Rock has 2 matches left. One against Cody and one against Roman. And Apex with a $1.99. Triple H confirmed that the main event is still up in the air. I think they know what the main event is going to be. Guys, we had almost 9,000 people on this stream tonight with another total views of 20,000 on Twitter. Thank you guys for watching me wherever you watch me, man. Twitch, TikTok, X, YouTube. What a night. What a night, man. What a night. Thank you very much for all your support. Follow me on social media at JDfromNY206, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. Make sure you guys go check out all the other content. We're going to start the month of March off as hot as we did January and February. We just hit 167,000 subscribers tonight. Thank you for all the support. The super chats were out of fucking control tonight. We got 8 new members tonight. Unbelievable. Guys, thank you very much for everything. Next time you see me live, we'll be right back here on Monday night. What a Raw we are going to have, man. Join me then. Maybe we'll get some more answers coming out of this tremendous Elimination Chamber match and Elimination Chamber show tonight. And we'll talk about it on Monday. Guys, have a great weekend. I'll see you back live on Monday for Monday Night Raw right here on OTS.